was like really tiny for a second there. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. We are back at it again with some Utawarerumono Mask of Truth. The horse game fucked me today. They took me for all of my carrots. We had to spark for a single Kita-san. And nothing else. Well, we only got the one Kita-san. It was absolutely tragic. Apparently you need to have like 3 or whatever, but like we ain't got that in us. Kita-san is not in the cards. On the bright side, we did manage to do a lot of our SRs uncapped maxed. Among other things, we got a lot of other SSRs today too. I know Uta stream and the first thing I talk about is Uma, but like it was kind of big. Big thing today. Giant thing. The big card drop. And yeah. Feels bad. Feels bad. But anyways, we are here to feel good. With some Utawarerumono Mask of Truth. Because nothing bad will happen after we lost Tokifusa and all that stuff in No City, right? Like, surely. It cannot get worse. We're like coming up. We're coming back up. Finally, it's over. Having left her seat under the pretext of having to go fix her makeup, Anju sags once safely in the antechamber. Let me get in the mood. Let me get in the right mindset to read. It's gonna take me a second. Excellent work, my liege. Princess Anju, would you like a bath? We have made all the appropriate preparations. Oh, how considerate of you. And what of your plans, Monichika? I am duty-bound to protect you, my liege. Naturally, I will accompany you. A bath for her too? A bath for me, a bath for you? A perfect excuse, I think. Nonsense. An excuse? Perish the thought. Itayo currently driving back home. Have a safe drive. Get off that phone! Get off to stream! Get home safely. Anyways, glad you can make it, Archaeolus. You need not protest. It's all finally over. Let us invite everyone and enjoy a fine bath. Luritia, No City, I expect you'll join us? Yes, I can wash your back. In contrast to Luritia's soft smile, No City only mutters, her face apologetic. No, I shouldn't spend much time away from the feast. What? What do you mean? No City's got responsibilities now, Anju. Ah, because No City's the central figure at the banquet tonight. Considering matters of reception and greetings, her absence would be immediately felt, I fear. Never just a 2-minute drive? Okay, okay. You are the arbiter of your own life. We shan't stop you. We can only give recommendations. Good grief, how troublesome. Still, you must remember, my liege. Those gathered here have also sworn loyalty to you. Once bathed, it would be good to return to the feast. Alright. But to think we have finally reached this point. One more step towards taking back the Imperial capital. You seem to be having fun, Ku. Fun? The feast? A bit different than that. Well, I'm looking forward to whatever is coming next. Indeed. Eventually this country will unite under my dear sister's guidance, and we will truly become a force to be reckoned with. With such deep trust from our liege, and her triumph over Tokifusa, I cannot imagine who would dare oppose my sister, or my dear sister anymore. A nefarious Ogi. Somehow you seem more villainous than usual. Is that so? It's a good thing for you kids to have big dreams and ambitions. That's what youth is all about. Accompanied by Oshtor, Genho smiles wide as he makes his way in. Incidentally, Lord Genho, what do you plan to do next? Well, I'm just an old geezer, and I ain't even a chieftain anymore. Figure I'll just get back to enjoying my retirement. But, well, with our big fancy chieftain running around all over the continent, maybe I'll look after the place while she's gone. Such noble phrasing, father, considering your plan to spend all those days fishing. Truly, I envy the carefree lifestyle you've settled into. It seems like if it seems like such a good time to you, well, you could always retire yourself and come stay with your old dad. Appealing as the prospect sounds, I'm afraid my current occupation has provided quite fulfilling, or has proved quite fulfilling in its own right. Fair enough. Well, good luck with that. Geno suddenly remembers something and looks at Nosuri. Right, Nosuri. We've got important matters to discuss. When you get the chance, come to my quarters. Oh, alright. Are you sure, though? If I leave the seat of honor, then... Please, they're all here for free food. Once they get a little tipsy, they ain't even gonna notice you're gone. It's an important matter that may affect your future. No, the entire clan's future. Don't forget now.
Alright.
With this piece said, Genho ambles out. Nosuri looks to be at a loss, unsure of what's coming. Huh. I got the impression that they gave her the full lecture of her duties and obligations yesterday. What's Genho been hiding up his sleeve? They got a mech. They got one of them robots.
Father, what is this important matter?
Oh, you're here. Well, sit yourself down. Having come to the room, Nosuri takes a seat on the prepared mat, anxiety clear on her face. Now, where's that Lord Oshtor?
Oshtor? I imagine he's probably caught up telling people of the clan about everything we've gone through so far. So many of them want to hear the tales of his heroics.
I see. Nosuri looks briefly perplexed, caught off guard by the mention of the absent Oshtor. Yo, you might be onto something there about the air thing. Oshtor, Imperial Guard to the right. Well now, seems like a good man. A famed general, they say. The rumors paint a fine picture, and they're true.
It's rare for you to praise someone so directly, Father. Is something on your mind?
Well, I've taken a shine to that man. I want him. I want him. He wants him. Old man Yaoi.
Huh?
Nosuri jolts, unsure of how to take Genho's words, and his grin turns lopsided for a moment. Well, strictly speaking, I want that man's bloodline.
Bloodline?
Nosuri seems puzzled by Genho's admission. Noticing her confusion, her father lets out a sigh of exasperation. Sakes almighty. I heard it from Ogi, but you really are an innocent virgin, ain't ya?
Virgin? No, I'm...
But I figure that man will treat you right. An Imperial Guard of the right's quite a fella. We get that bloodline in the clan, and we might see some real fireworks a couple generations later. It's just like Uma Musume. We gotta get those crazy Oshtor sparks. Think about it. Oshtor is built like three speed, or no. Oshtor is built 3 power, 3 distance, or not distance, 3 long, and like 3 unique. That's like peak blood. That's peak spark.
No, Father, I'm not sure what you're trying to say.
Tense as ever, aren't ya? What I'm saying is you ought to get intimate with him.
Intimate? So you mean I should sleep with Oshtor?
And just in case you don't know, just sleeping next to him ain't gonna get me grandkids.
I know that much, thank you. Children only happen when a man and a woman do that, and then that happens when they...
At his daughter's strangled noise of dismay, Genho lets out a heavy sigh. For crying out loud, this might take some work. Minoshtor has seen her in her birthday suit before, true. After establishing the alliance with Itsuruha, and shortly after returning to Anakamwe, I met with an odd request one early afternoon. You wish to go hunting? It's all I can do to hold back a sigh as Nosuri nods, full of the same confidence as when she first burst into the room. Is Nosuri gonna be like just constantly putting on her charms now?
Nosuri, we have greater priorities right now than mere hunting. Priorities like the levy stuff and all that business of armament? The levies and armaments of Izuha, yes. We are having Ogi handle the precise details of the matter, but there is much for you to do in particular, no city. Well, I've never had much of a head for paperwork, you see. That's really more Ogi's department. Seeing Nosity trying to wave her duties off, Nekune responds with a cold stare and a flat reprimand. The seal of the chieftain is required to authorize crucial documents, Nosity. This is something that even Ogi cannot do. I mean, you say that, but I don't know what the first thing is about governmental affairs. That'd be a problem, right? Even so, we need you to fulfill your duties. If you cannot, surely you understand that it would leave us without any necessary supplies. That sounds bad. Yep, the worst. You understand then. First, these forms.
Nekune busily piles a stack of documents on the desk, which soon rises into a veritable mountain. Get paperwork, get paperwork. The sight does not seem to lift Nosity's spirits. Guess I'll help her out. Well, let's put aside talk of business for now. So then, why hunting?
I'm glad you asked.
Instantly regaining her composure, Nosity crosses her arms proudly, and the boldness returns to her voice. Something about Nosity's voice, she's not Numa Musume, right? She's not she's not a horse. Who is Nosity's VA again? I've been playing way too much. Oh, she is a horse. That's Yuki no Bijin. That's Oomph.
Truthfully, I promised Shinanon yesterday I'd find some delicious meat to eat. I wouldn't mind hunting on my own, but I figured it might be nice to go together. You've been working quite hard too, after all.
And so you've invited me.
Well, that sums it up, yeah.
Can't say it doesn't sound appealing. I've been cooped up in my room for days now, handling all this busy work.
Why not go then? Indeed, it is important to set aside time to relax. Right, absolutely right.
It'll be a nice change of pace. Oh, Nekune, why not come with us as well?
I'm afraid not. There yet remains a great deal of paperwork to go over.
Did you not just say moments ago, Nekune, that one must have time to relax?
I will relax after I've completed my tasks. Your tasks? I'll be organizing the documents that require your attention, so that you may work on them immediately once you return. Shouldn't have asked. Or of course, we could always have my dear brother review them.
Nekune, you of all people know I don't have that much time.
I suppose there's only one thing for it. We'll just have to go by ourselves, I guess.
Well, it would be an awkward proposition to take a break with merely the two of us. What of the other schedules?
The sister and Femino went to gather medicinal herbs. Our liege dines with ambassadors from our neighboring nations, with Munichika and Nudatia. Atui is tending to her equipment, and Shinanon and Jackboth are out on a walk together. And while Kyudo is Kyudo, he is still the prince of this country. He has a great deal of duties to attend to.
I'm still rooting for you, Kyudo. Don't give up. But you have everyone's schedules memorized?
It would make matters difficult if we did not know where they all were at any given time.
I haven't seen Ogi since this morning. I suppose that's everyone. Should we try another day?
No, I promise Shinanon, and if it's a mere matter of hunting, I'm sure we too can handle it ourselves.
Looking a bit discouraged, Nosity rises. Is she that unhappy that we couldn't match up everyone's schedules? I see then. Nekune, I'll be unavailable for most of today.
What about the twins? So you're leaving, dear brother?
For some reason, Nekune sounds like she's sulking. No, it won't be for long. Honestly, why are these two acting so strange?
What's wrong? Are you not coming?
Nosity raises her voice, looking a bit flustered with a sigh. Or, looking a bit flustered, With a sigh, Nakane glances between us. Finally, in a kinder voice, she speaks.
Then I must thank you in advance for the efforts in acquiring food for us. I look forward to hearing of your success. Please be careful.
Nakane sends us off as Nosuri leads me by the hand, hurrying me out of the study.
Yep, great weather for hunting.
Nosuri strides along, her eyes on the sky. I'm struck by a curious sense of deja vu. Now that I think about it, Nosuri, it's been some time since our last hunting endeavor. The start of the game, practically.
Yes.
Nosuri nods thoughtfully, a smile on her face. I think I recognize her path. It seems like we're heading to the same place as last time. That was when we had just arrived in Nakamwe. Morning, Kita-san trainers. Mood down. Anyways, morning. How you doing? Hope you're having a good Thursday. I, for one, am having a pretty poor Wednesday. Both from a financial standpoint and from an Uma Musume standpoint.
Things are different indeed since then.
There's a note of pride in her voice. Now that you mention it, yes. Unlike the last time, it's just the two of us today.
Well, I was talking about the state of the war against Yamato, actually, and my current position.
Nosuri hurries to correct me, seeming suddenly restless. Her gaze flickers back and forth across the wilderness. It's like she just realized we're alone together. Well, nah, I'm just overthinking it.
Well, we had quite the haul last time. I doubt we'll have any trouble, even if it's just us.
And then we hear it. A small rustling from the nearby underbrush. Reacting immediately, Nosuri reaches for her bow on their back. I raise a hand to stop her, then ready my own bow. No. Please, allow me. Wasn't too far off. This should do it. I ready my bow, notch my arrow, aim, and release. The arrow zings between the trees and hits its mark with a thunk. I was in a cold sweat there. I would have looked like a real chump if I'd missed. Good thing I've been practicing.
A fine shot. It hasn't been that long since, but you've really improved.
Seems I'm in top form today. As it is, nobody here knows Oshito's true skills with the bow. Will Nosuri finally use underhanded tactics to awaken Oshito's dragon? Looking back, I had a much easier time than before. That carelessness probably loosened my lips. Well, now that I think of it, I really must credit your teaching.
Oh.
The tension immediately fades from Nosuri's face, apparently delighted by the praise. Some sound of vocalized pride gets through her grin. Remembering our exchange from the previous hunt, I hastily close my mouth, but it's too late.
Then I'll happily continue your lessons now. First, your earlier shot was acceptable, but your posture needs some...
In full teaching mode, Nosuri strides behind me, reaching over and taking hold of my hands from behind. It's not intended as an embrace, but... Well, this is familiar. Nosuri's Nosuri's. The feeling of something large and soft against me is making it hard to concentrate. Well, I guess at least nobody's watching this time.
Now, we shoot.
With that, Nosuri extends her fingers, intending for me to let the arrow fly. She darts back, separating her body from mine with panicked urgency. What's the matter? What, now that she's thinking about Oshtor like that? She's like, oh, whoops. Shouldn't be doing that so fast.
No, it's nothing. Now we shoot.
Saying that, she tries to teach me again. This time trying to keep some distance between us, despite her having to keep close. Her body isn't pressed up against me like this, but I keep feeling that same warmth prodding at my back every time she has to move. Having them pressed against me is one thing, but I'm not sure this light touch stuff is any better. Nosuri continues her instructions, despite seeming a little more shaken than before. And after firing a couple more arrows with me, she breaks away from my back, as if unable to deal with the contact anymore.
So sorry, but I think that's all for today.
I do not mind. More like I'm grateful. If that had kept up, things would have gotten really awkward. A flash of sensory memories reminds me of the feelings on my back, and I shake my head quickly. Man, I wish we could choose who we end up in this game, but we already know who won the race. Oh yeah, absolutely. Genho. Nosuri also seems a little flushed, drawing back and keeping her hands close to her chest.
Well, this kind of technique is something you can only master on your own. Yep.
Nosuri speaks with determination, but it seems almost like she's talking to herself. And after a long day of hunting, the sun finally appears to be setting. We've amassed quite a lot of meat.
Yeah, that should do it for today.
I agree. Looking at our individual catches, though, it's obvious we're nowhere near the same level. Haku will be at Mikazuchi, spoiler alert. We will be there for it. And our rivals to lovers. When a rivalry lasts for more than 3 years, that's not a rivalry. That's love. I spent the whole day taking down a few measly animals, but Nosuri can barely carry all the catches in both hands. Carry all of her catches in both hands. Well, it figures I couldn't catch up to her in such a short time anyways, but it'd be a joke to compare our contributions as it is. An unintentional chuckle escapes me.
What's wrong?
It seems I'm cursed with idle hands. Allow me to carry some of your quarry for you. That looks heavy.
Well, I can certainly admit it's hard to tote a pile like this around. Here, take this.
Alright. Forcing a smile, I reach out to take the game from Nosuri's hands. As she holds it out to me, our fingertips brush against each other. The hand-holding! Nosuri jumps, flustered at the sudden touch, and darts her hand back. What's the matter?
Well, nothing.
With the sunset's evening glow reflected on her face, Nosuri turns abruptly and starts forward at a quicker pace. She falls to the ground with a painful-sounding thud. Hurrying to her side, I find Nosuri rolling on the ground in pain, clutching her left leg. Oh, she hit that Peter Griffin. She must have tripped on a rock. The path around here is uneven. Are you alright?
My little toe.
Can you walk?
No problem. This is not...
We have to carry Nosuri? After tripping so dramatically, she must have twisted her ankle. Walking will be difficult, and the sun will set soon. There's nothing for it. I turned my back to Nosuri and stooped down. Here, I'm on my back. I glanced back, seeing Nosuri wide-eyed and baffled by the prospect.
This is, well...
What's wrong? The sun's going down. We don't have the luxury of dallying over long.
It's not as if I couldn't spend the night here if I had to.
What are you saying? Under such circumstances, we can't spend too long away from the castle, and the wild game is spread all throughout the area now. Dropped after the commotion. As night falls, the scent of blood will surely attract beasts. Why so reluctant? Or do you intend to abandon our liege's side and remain out here?
I suppose not.
Hop on! Oh. Screenshot. Nosuri gabbles a number of flustered excuses, but eventually she does manage to get on my back, though clearly still reluctant. However, she shifts constantly, uncomfortable still with the contact, trying to keep some distance between us even now. Nosuri, it's difficult to walk like this. I must ask that you keep from moving.
I'm sorry.
I can feel her pressing against my back again, but I have more important things to worry about. I don't let it bother me. We trudge forward in silence. I can hear the sound of the forest all around us.
I'm sorry.
After a short while of walking, I hear her mutter quietly. No need to worry. I could not begrudge you a simple mistake. And it wouldn't have happened at all if I hadn't volunteered to hold her game.
It's strange. I feel like a child again.
A child?
This may come as a surprise, but in the past, I was a real tomboy. I got hurt and scraped up a lot.
Just in the past? Well, better not interrupt her. Nosuri continues talking, oblivious to my rude mental intrusion.
I often followed my father into the mountains, but, well, a young child like me couldn't handle hiking up those slopes. And every time I exhausted myself to sleep, my father would always carry me on his back, just like this.
The murmuring sounds distant and muddled, like she's dozing off.
I remember his back, strong and broad and comfortable, just like this.
Is she gonna fall asleep? Big Nosuri Z's? ZZZ mention? Her only response is the gentle, even breath of sleep. Sighing, I readjust my grip as delicately as I can manage. Good grief. Even Nosuri can be a little bit cute. She's not a massive gremlin all the time. Alright, what do we got? Hall, courtyard, hallway. Whoa, I'm feeling a hall. Seasonal greetings to the lords who just joined our alliance. I should do this quickly so that their enthusiasm does not fade. Now, what's it write? I'd rather get Nekone to write it for me, but where is she right now? Ah, here you are. Oh? Kyoto working on the Nekone route. Let's go.
Brother. Dear brother, you were looking for me?
As I peer into the hall, I see Nekone and Kyoto. For some reason, there's paper strewn everywhere. What's all this? Kyoto, do you also need her to write something for you?
This is...
The flustered Kyoto is darting nervous glances in Nekone's direction again and again. And suddenly I realize... Yallo? Yallo? Ya hello? Hello, how you doing? Mr. fucking... Max Uncap Kita-san Black? I hate it here. Every time I think about not having even one uncap Kita-san Black. Oh, that's not you? Wait, are you... Huh? Oh, I see. Perhaps I'm intruding.
No, you're not intruding at all.
Wait, that's out already? Yes, yes. That was the big commotion at 3 o'clock. You needed to stream it to get the streamer... Do you guys, like... Okay, so, just in case I hit something crazy, I did record it, and it's just so tragic. It's so sad. Like... I got nothing. Oh, hold on.
Arcane strength.
Yeah, I was like watching like a stream in the background there too, but like it was like 15 minutes of like shambles. And eventually I even sat down and like did a bunch of uncaps so I could get more carrots and like nothing. Like this is all I got. It's so sad. Like First pull was sad. Second one, sad. Third one, sad. I think I only got like 3 SRs in total, all the way into sparking. Yeah, like I got a Bakushin on the fourth one there. And then I think this one might have been when I got Satsuno Diamond. Yeah. A lot of SRs though. Ton of SRs. Where's that pity counter? It's right here. Is it on the normal one or the new support one? This one here, Spotlight support card. Lock in. Don't be like me. Unlucky. Instead, I spread my luck around, you know? If everyone else has Kita-san, I benefit. But the fucking thing that sucks about that is I don't even have, like, Super Creek. So I need to borrow Super Creek, but I also need to borrow Kita-san. It feels so bad. No, you're not intruding at all. In contrast to Kyoto's flustered demeanor, Nekone sighs long-sufferingly, explaining with clear exasperation. Why do you stammer so? Did you not tell me you wish to write something worthy of the Kyoto you will someday become? A ruler in Paragon? I cannot imagine why you think to hide it. Nekone. She still hasn't noticed Kyoto's feelings. It's taking Kyoto so long to get to this point. And even now, she's so indifferent. Well, she's brutal as usual. I place my hand on Kyoto's shoulder, shaking my head gravely. I feel ya, man. Brother. Kyoto, you've done well. A fine job indeed. Brother? No, it's not like that, but I... Then what is it? Nekone advances on him with a serious expression, and Kyoto flinches without thinking. Domestic abuse? Is Nekone beating Kyoto? What is it? That is... However, the words will not come out. As if finally making up his mind, Kyoto takes a deep breath. He faces Nekone, about to speak his true feelings, and... The Shinanon jump! Oh, a great view, like always! Shinanon bounds to Kyoto and begins scaling him in a slow climb, treating him like a very anxious mountain. She seems in high spirits. Permanently locked to the Shinanon route, Kyoto, I'm afraid. Can't breathe. Perhaps more importantly, part of her ascent appears to rely on gripping Kyoto's neck. He seems to be having trouble breathing. My bad. Shinanon's grip loosens and the pressure fades from Kyoto's throat. We turn to see Jackwalt cheerfully hoisting Shinanon in his arms. Jackwalt! Well, Shinanon's in a good mood today. Still, you're having that much trouble with just one woman? Kyoto, you really are new to this, ain't ya? Yeah. Jackwalt's teasing is casual and nonchalant like usual, but Kyoto's head droops miserably. Bad timing. Jackwalt cocks his head, noticing Kyoto's unexpected sensitivity. I give him a meaningful nudge in the ribs, and he immediately notices the other girl present. Whoops, my bad. He looks between the disheartened Kyoto and the incredulous Nekone, who doesn't seem to catch the meaning behind the conversation. In that case, I can give you an apology and help you guys out, yeah? What does he mean by that? With that, Jackwalt starts speaking louder, with obvious affection. Oh man, I guess it's only just hitting me now, but Kyoto really is a noble one. He saved my daughter from a burning building. What? And what does that mean? Surely this was established a long time ago. She seems a little exasperated by Jackwalt's unnatural outburst. No, see, hearing about it's one thing, but now I've really seen it. Get a load of these fish. I was watching this fisherman at the river, and he told me this was for the young master. Jackwalt lifts a basket from his waist inside. We can see a lot, and inside we can see a lot of different fresh-caught fish, both large and small. They just send you stuff without even having to ask. Seems like your people love you, yeah? Are you certain?
Even if I'm admired, I'm sure it's thanks to the prestige of my honored grandfather.
Time to stream the luck. Good luck, good luck. Kyoto, you needn't be so modest. Self-deprecation will make my trust in you seem unfounded.
Brother,
True, you are still young and inexperienced in many things. However, even now you devote yourself to your studies. Once you've accumulated enough knowledge and experience, together with your natural virtue, you'll be an Aolo equal to his grace.
that's even you, brother?
Well, I say studies, but likely he had some ulterior motives related to Nekone. No surprise he denies such praise with that on his mind. But we've got to show that Kyoto is a man with a lot of potential. Why, I'm sure you'd make a magnificent Aolo. Do you not trust the commendation of your own brother?
Brother, you may acknowledge my abilities, but truth be told, I can barely keep up with you. I still don't know if I'll lead a nation.
Hey now, ain't that just cause you're young? You still got a lot of time to think of this stuff, and you'll find an answer once you're ready. Right, little lady?
Excuse me?
What you think about Kyoto, I mean? Ain't he a real hard worker, stand-up guy?
About Kyoto?
With all eyes on her, Nekone seems suddenly wary. Still, she gives an indifferent answer.
My perspective means little. Kyoto has always been who he is. He may not be much now, but if he continues his studies, I believe he'll make a fine Aolo.
See? No lady thinks so too.
Nekone.
Nekone speaks as though this was something obvious, but Kyoto seems absolutely touched, his eye shining with unshed tears. Blessed with great supporters, Kyoto.
Brother, Jackwalt.
For ruling a country is a lifetime of work. Don't you want someone to support you through all these things? At work and at home?
At work and at home.
Kid, I ain't gonna dance around it. You got any ladies in mind who do you want sticking with you through it all? Let me blow my nose. I'm like really feeling it right now. You got your first Kita-san block. Congratulations. Happy for you. Kid, I ain't gonna dance around it. You got any ladies in mind you'd want sticking with you through it all? Predictably, Kyoto reddens immediately.
I do not have such a person in mind.
Kyoto, the expert fumbler. Despite his words, he darts a nervous look towards Nekone. Once again, Kyoto, subtle. Really? All the eligible ladies aside, ain't there someone who sticks out? Like, say, the little lady right here?
What's that? Kyoto wants a pretty lady to get married to? Then I can be your wife.
Shinonon latches onto Kyoto's leg, smiling brightly up at him.
I'm gonna be your wife.
Wife? Kyoto, alarmed by the sudden volunteering, looks to Jackwalt for help. But he looks just as surprised. Jackwalt shakes his head slowly. So, well, all I'm gonna say is, if you can't even tell someone your real feelings face to face, I don't know if you can be an Aolo. That's about it.
Huh?
Kyoto looks desperately to me.
Brother!
Well, there's some logic to Jackwalt's words. If you intend to carry a nation's burdens, first one must learn the burdens of another's emotions.
But... So you're saying no?
Fuck. You gotta say yes, man. It's over. It's so over for Kyoto. Shinonon stares upwardly, innocent. As Kyoto meets her gaze, he looks completely lost.
No, it's not a no, but... So it's okay? Well... Let me think about this. You got it, Kyoto. Leave it to me. I'm gonna be the best wife ever.
No, listen, I haven't agreed to anything. Kyoto desperately tries to correct her, but Shinonon, jumping around in joy, seems to not be concerned with him. Don't worry, Kyodo. Jackwalt pats Kyodo's shoulders, as if to cheer him up.
Jackwalt.
Kyodo turns his hopeful gaze on Jackwalt, waiting to be saved. However, Shinonon's gonna be a fine-looking lady one day, if I do say so myself. She's got a lot of potential, so don't we worry, yeah?
Jackwalt.
Well, she doesn't know what she's talking about. This is probably like when a kid tells their dad they're gonna marry them when they grow up. And I glance over to Nekone.
What is it, dear brother?
Yeah, no response. No reaction. Nekone is not thinking about that in the slightest with this kid. Noticing my gaze, Nekone questions me. Well, what do you make of her proposal, Nekone?
It seems a fine match to me.
She beckons Shinonon over, patting her head affectionately.
Sorry, little lady. I'm not gonna turn down a proposal. I wish the best for you, Shinonon. I truly hope you find happiness.
Nekone?
Of course. I'm gonna be a good couple. Just like my father and mother.
Come on, Nekone, can't you notice him for a second? Poor Kyodo. In contrast to Shinonon's joyful capering, Nekone seems fairly apathetic towards it all. Kyodo sags dejectedly. Her disinterest clear.
Well, what's wrong, Kyodo? Getting tummy aches again? No. Kyodo, tummy ache. Go away.
With that fierce reprimand, she rubs Kyodo's stomach gently.
Yes, thank you.
Look at that! Already the doting Karen wife. Yeah, you two make a good pair.
Yeah, Kyodo and me are good pairs.
Amidst all this, Shinonon and Kyodo somehow end up playing house.
Welcome home, dear. I'm home. Thank you for working so hard every day.
Well, no need to fuss on my account.
What do you want, dear? A bath? A dinner?
Or me? Where did you hear this? I could eat.
Kyodo, you gotta take a hint. You gotta say you want Shinonon.
Shinonon, where did you learn to speak like that?
That ain't very romantic, Kyodo. A woman's got as many secrets as there are stars in the sky.
She gives him a bright, innocent look. Kyodo looks like he's aged several decades in the last couple minutes. To think this day would come where Shinonon found herself a husband. Turn up. They say a serious man ends up under his wife's thumb, but I guess it's true. Hold on, shouldn't you be worried about where she learned that saucy talk from?
After dinner, we'll take a bath.
A bath? Well,
I'm gonna wash your back. That's a wife's duty.
Shinonon tugs insistently on Kyodo's hand, trying to pull him towards the bathing area. Actually, we're not actually...
What's wrong? You gonna embarrass the lady?
Well, that... Hey now, not while I'm still around. Jackwalt grabs Kyodo's shoulder firmly, stopping them. Kyodo exhales in relief. Still, when Shinonon actually comes of age, I could let it slide.
Jackwalt! I'm sorry, but please, no more!
Kyodo's screams ring through the estate. Unfortunate. After a while, Shinonon releases Kyodo from her games, apparently tired of it. And only the three of us remain. Myself, Nekone, and Kyodo.
Nekone.
Huh?
Yes, what is it?
About what happened earlier.
What happened earlier? Did something happen?
Well, no, it's just that we were being quite loud.
It's a good thing for a child to be so high-spirited, and Shinonon's quite adorable, is she not?
Yes. Kyodo slumps in defeat.
But if you have any aspirations of marrying some princess or such like, that must wait until later. I suggest you continue your studies until then. should you still wish a lesson in writing, I'll teach you once I have free time. Tidying up her papers and tools as she speaks, Nekone bows before moving to leave. Nekone's casual offer returns a bright smile to Kyoryu's face. Yes, I look forward to our next meeting. Though Nekone does not turn to face him, Kyoryu replies with cheery politeness. I take one last look at him and shrug subconsciously. Oh well, as long as he's happy. The Shinanon route is real. That voice. Kind of sounded like Link. Walking down the hall, I can hear some shouting from the inner court. Curious, I follow the voice and... Already at the halfway point? I believe so. I did slightly spoil myself in a way. When I was putting together the thumbnail for today, I tried to remember the name of the guy that we fought last session. And I did see how many more... Not chapters, but how many more... Excuse me. Not chapters, but like battles that I have ahead of me. And it looks like we're just about at the halfway point. If not, maybe like a little less. Definitely a little less. Because there's, I think there were like 25 stages and we just finished stage 12. My movements are still a little cumbersome. If I could just learn to move with more grace. Training alone, I see. Dedication does you credit, Kyoryu. Also, welcome. Hope you're having a good one, Union. Brother. Noticing me, Kyoryu hurriedly straightens up and bows deeply. My apologies. I hope I have not disturbed. No, I must only commend you. Watching your dignified motions, even I was tensing up. Such praise. Thank you. Kyoryu looks down, a bit embarrassed. Did I end up getting monochrome Mobius while I was on sale? So I didn't. Only because theoretically I still have maybe another like 3 months until I'm done with this game, I have to imagine. So it's like, okay, I got time for like one more sale. Like I could pick it up when I need it. And I guess if I do that, there's a potential for it to get a little bit cheaper. But it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't ever hurt, you know? Didn't realize how much Kyoryu looked up to Oshitora. Makes me wonder if I've been able to live up to his expectations. I always try to remind myself that I must act with dignity befitting the name. But whether in response to my contemplation or not, Kyoryu timidly speaks up for a moment. He hesitates, apparently unsure of whether to complete his thought. Very Kyoryu-centric sections right now. This might be a good opportunity. This is my chance to act the part of a trustworthy brother, like I should. With this in mind, I ask him kindly. What's the matter? Does something trouble you? You may speak freely, Kyoryu. After all, I'm your brother. You may ask me anything. Brother. Kyoryu's face brightens, and after a moment more of hesitation, he answers with enthusiasm. I can ask anything then. Yes. Anything. Then, will you give me lessons? Lessons? That is the one thing we cannot do. Yes, these days, I've been training on my own, but there's still finer points that escape me. Brother, as I recall, you're a master of unarmed combat. What little I know of it came from watching your military exercises. So, brother, if you'd be willing to teach me... Panic sets in. Oh, come on, I'm barely scraping by the way I fight now. There's no way I can handle this martial arts stuff like Oshitora could. Would that be alright? Damn it. Enough with those puppy dog eyes. How am I supposed to turn you down with a look like that? Guess I don't have a choice. Yes. I suppose I could give you some advice. Yeah, reminder that the OG Oshitora is a badass, true. Instantly, Kyoryu looks up, beaming happily. Thank you, brother. His smile's blinding. This is bad. Unarmed combat. I don't even know the first thing about throwing a punch. Still, I can probably BS my way through this. Even if I just come up with the cliche, shallow stuff, might help. I'll try to finish it quickly. So, where are you having trouble? Well, my hand movements feel awkward. Hand movements? Yes, like how much one must twist their arm when striking out. Could you explain the problem a bit more? I'm sorry, I have a little technical knowledge. It's difficult to articulate. Yeah, sequel to Monochrome Mobius was announced. It's going to be called Utawarerumono Shiro no e Michishirube. Yeah. I think Jeremy translated it one time. But yeah, we are aware. I see. So be it then. Kyoto, review your training once more. Return to me once you can describe your troubles. Trying to end the conversation quickly, I attempt to make a quick exit. For a moment, Kyoto looks disappointed, but he quickly raises his voice. Wait, brother. I cannot explain, but if you might show me an example, perhaps I may figure it out. What? An example? I thought I said I was just going to give advice. I have to get away from him from this. Or get him away from this. You may say so, Kyoto, but I cannot imagine what I must show you with such a vague explanation. The white guidepost, kind of like the white pathway. Oh, true, yeah. Shiroe no Michishirube. I do see the white. No, that will not be an issue. I was just practicing that. That? What is that? I mean, your secret technique that you showed me before, with the bare palm. Secret technique? Yes, that smooth flowing movement. From the moment I saw it, I have admired that technique. And so I have been training myself, when time allows, so that one day I may master it myself. But I'd only seen it once long ago, so could you show it to me again? Gonna be cute in the restroom by suffering? Why is it called a restroom when all I do is fucking die in there? Secret technique. Yes, indeed. That secret technique. Those eyes again. Time for drastic measures. Let's do this. But a secret technique. I have no idea what it's supposed to be. I glanced at Kyoto, his eyes sparkle with anticipation. This is too much pressure. Maybe first I can get him to show me an example. And before I show you my technique, Kyoto, I would have you show me your skills. Me? I understand. Yet I'm so unskilled and showing you is quite embarrassing. Okay, good. If I can look at this and do it better, it'll be fine. Then I can think of some excuse to talk my way out of any more of this. Although sheepish at first, Kyoto adjusts his breathing, pulls his right hand back, and thrusts it forward aggressively. As I remember, one destroys the opponent's neck with their thumb, pointer, and index fingers. Huh. That easy, huh? Thought it'd be more complex. I could probably pull it off in a pinch. Nonchalantly, I step forward, ready to perform. But Kyoto continues. Brother, your specialty was to unleash 5 of these attacks in a single instant, wasn't it? What? I can imitate the movements if I do it slowly, but the impact is not enough. It is already difficult to take an opponent's head with a swipe of the hand, but 5 at once? Truly amazing, brother. Well, brother, if you're ready, please go ahead. Kyoto steps backwards expectantly. 5 at once. Quite. 5 at once. He could just say he did 5 at once. It just looked like 1. Adjust your eyes, man. Okay, this is impossible. How am I going to get through this without losing face? Wait, maybe this could work. Kyoto. What is it, brother? Well, I don't mind showing you, but this is a technique specifically designed to kill people. Its sole purpose is one of death. So without an opponent, I cannot truly show you here. Kyoto jolts, startled. Of course. If you don't have an opponent, then you cannot attack with all your might. I am sorry for not realizing. As long as you understand, I would accept you as my opponent. If not for the fact that I might seriously hurt you. So I'm afraid...
Then I shall bring you an appropriate substitute.
Please wait a moment.
Munechika.
Hey.
We're cooked.
And he's gone. Not good. This is starting to look like I'll actually have to pull this off. But I can't just run away and betray Kyoryu's trust. In any case, I should take a practice swing or two to get the form down.
Brother, I brought this.
Oh, what? He's way too fast. I couldn't even practice. Kyoru returns in seconds, placing something down before me with a thud.
My apologies. I'm sure in a mobile target it's not the perfect opponent.
What does he want me to do with this? Standing before me is a life-size stone statue. It seems about as hard as one might expect.
Now, brother, at your leisure.
Kyoru stares, fixated on me, determined not to miss even the smallest detail. It's way too late to just tell him I can't do this. I can tell just looking at the statue that I could break my hand on it. Whatever happens, it's going to be painful. But...
Brother, you do not look so well. Is something the matter?
No, do not worry. I'm merely focusing all my chi. Even if it's a simple lesson, I intend to give it my all. For your sake, Kyoru.
Brother, you go to such lengths just for me.
Ah, damn it. Now I've painted myself into a corner. No, I'll be okay. I've learned a little from the battle so far, haven't I? I am Oshtor. Oshtor doesn't complain. Preparing myself and healing slowly, I position my fingers just like Kyoryu's example. In the tense atmosphere, Kyoryu holds his breath. Alright, here goes. Let this be burnt into your eyes.
Brother?
Ah, crap. I got so scared of mashing my fingers on the statue I chickened out and missed at the last second. Kyoryu stands dumbfounded by this turn of events. Don't panic, don't panic. I'm Oshtor. Oshtor, Oshtor. Repeating it over and over in my head, I pull myself together and address Kyoryu with a serious expression. That happened because I realized that my breath and the breath of the statue did not match. At the last moment, I diverted my hand's course.
Breath? Of the statue?
The cryptic declaration has him baffled. Correct, Kyoryu. You may not realize it now, but trees, water, rocks, all of nature itself has breath of its own. Indeed, being able to understand that from personal experience is the true secret technique. Your breathing matches like a ripened fruit falling from a tree. Your foe's head would fall but a touch. Where a breathing briefly did not match. With that difference, the head would not have fallen. Why, I would have destroyed the statue altogether.
Is that a bad thing?
Kyoryu, that is why you cannot use this technique well. This is training to perform the technique precisely. By no means should you wish to destroy the statue outright. If you allow your mind to be content with results other than your true goal, then you will not be able to use this technique when you need it. To better teach you this lesson, Kyoryu, I have missed on purpose.
I see.
And Kyoryu, were you truly watching?
What do you mean?
If it had been you standing here, the moment my right hand cut through the air, you would have relaxed. Sure that I had simply missed. But did you notice my left hand? The power of my left hand.
Your left hand? No, I wasn't watching it at all.
And in the next moment, you would have been on the ground, Kyoryu. With that opening, the final blow from my left hand would have pierced through your chest. This is my hidden technique, the second arm.
I never even realized.
Looks like you bought it. Inwardly, I sigh in relief. There's no such technique, of course. My left hand was just flopping around, but it seems like my bluff worked out. But Kyoryu remains awestruck.
Brother, please, you must teach me that technique.
No, this is my truly secret skill. If anyone were to know of its execution, its power would be lessened. Even for you, I cannot show you, even if you specifically request it. But
If you truly want to know it, you must feel it through your entire body. But it may cost you your life. Even I, when I was mastering this technique...
brother,
I stagger and clutch at my chest, grimacing in agony. Oh. The wound has long since healed, but even thinking of that time, it seems the wound in my heart yet aches in fear of it. No, it's nothing. But if you indeed wish to learn Kyoto, I shall sacrifice all and...
something that even my brother fears.
Kyoto shakes his head quickly, face ashen, paling at the thought of something that could inspire such fear and pain in Oshitoro.
No, my apologies. As I am now, I have no hope of facing something of your caliber, brother. Thinking myself capable of mastering your dread technique with such shallow training, I'm embarrassed in myself.
As long as you understand. I nod sagely at Kyoto's words. But Kyoto, this is by no means an excuse to give up on moving forward. Eventually you will stand as an equal to me. Focus upon your opponent. Feel your consciousness in every part of your body. Sharpen your senses. Breathe in and know the world breathes back. And if you do so... A sharp sound like slicing wind. Oh! Did I do it?
With one blow, the statue's head.
The head of the stone statue rolls slowly, now on the floor. Trying my absolute best to appear unruffled, I spin some detached-sounding excuse. My apologies. I had intended for 5 strikes, but it seems I was too caught up in delivering the first, that the remaining 4 became unnecessary. I too have a long road ahead of me.
No, to be able to cut through stone with a single strike of the palm. I'm impressed beyond words.
Draw this breath into your mind, Kyoto.
Yes.
By the by, unleashing this technique has made my breath somewhat erratic. I must take some time to recompose myself. Please go on ahead.
I see. I wish to know more of your secret technique, but I suppose further truths must be felt rather than told.
That's correct.
Understood, brother. I'll be going on ahead.
How the fuck you do that? Kyoto bows deeply and leaves the area. I remain absolutely still, watching Kyoto fade into the shadow of the estate. No movement. And finally, when Kyoto can no longer be seen, I take a slow, calm breath and... Ah, fuck, that hurt! Grasping my own right hand, I flop around the area trying to deal with the incredible pain. Oh, it hurts! It hurts! Oh god, it hurts! It didn't kick in until just after. Adjusting my breathing and standing firm, I hazard a look at my right hand. Yeah, that mask did help. What the hell? My fingers are bending in directions they really shouldn't be. Not good. Very not good. I'm starting to turn purple. I can't stop the cold sweat. First of all, I need to get these back into the right direction. Even moving them a little hurts like hell. Each motion is like having them torn off. I writhe around on the ground in blind agony. I endure the incredible pain as I eventually manage to straighten out my bent fingers. At least it looks a little better now. I need to find a splint. Is there anything even vaguely splinty around here? And I need to get Koan to fix me up after this. As long as I tell her I tripped on or something, it should be fine. As I contemplate my options, rising from my spot, a pair of voices call out from the estate. Hey there! There he is, boss! Fortunate indeed that we did not miss each other. These voices, Oki and Jackwalt, why are they here? I turn, seeing them headed this way from the inner estate. Somehow managing to suppress my discomfort, I hide my right hand behind my back, greeting them with every semblance of calm. What is the matter? Why are you here?
Why, Kyoto seemed to be in such a good mood. We could not help but ask why. He proceeded to tell us a most remarkable story.
Oh no. We heard you showed Kyoto some fancy kinda secret barehanded technique. Being what you'd call connoisseurs of the martial arts, we figured we had to see this nifty trick for ourselves.
So we were wondering if you might show us as well.
Come on, you can't be serious. Last time I did it, I turned my hand into a tenderloin. I can't do this a second time. I've got to turn them down somehow. I cannot imagine what Kyoto told you. It was mere child's play. Certainly not something worth showing off to others. I try to gently refuse, but it only seems to make them latch on even harder. Boss, we know you're saying that just because you're a monster.
By the starry-eyed young Kyudo's account, it must have been quite a strike. Indeed, I confess I wish to see it with my own eyes.
Still, it's not something I can use multiple times a day. If I may, I would like to show you at another time. Oh, that's so?
Yes, I am sorry. Relief washes over me. It seems like I talked my way out of it. But then Oge says something odd, looking thoughtful. I'd hope to see it just in case it might match up with that technique of rumor.
What technique?
Oh, were you not aware of it, Jack Walt? Kyudo was shown a splendid barehanded technique. Yes, but did you know Oshtor also has a secret kicking technique? Ah, man.
Are you doing this shit on purpose? You know exactly what you're doing, don't you?
According to rumor, it's quite a devastating maneuver, developed by accident while sparring with Mikazuchi.
That's incredible. I'd love to see that with my own two eyes.
Even Mikazuchi could not retaliate against such a blow. When first struck by it, he was brought immediately to his knees.
You what? On the first try? Damn, now I gotta see it too.
Oh, wait, what? Oshtor, could you stop being such a badass for 2 seconds? But this conversation's going to a bad place. Not good. I know what's coming next. Ah, Oshtor, a solution occurs. Perhaps you might show us that technique instead.
Knew it. Hey, that's right. If you tired out your arms, then your legs still ought to be in tip-top shape, yeah?
No, well, not good. This conversation went to a really bad place. I need to steer them away.
I do not know where you heard of it, but that technique is nothing special either. That right?
Indeed. It's not much. Well, if you insist.
Good. Seems like they're both satisfied.
Once again, I wave a sigh of relief. Alright, a wave of relief, and once again, Ogi erases it instantly with a casual remark. I'm sure he is simply troubled by the thought of us witnessing his technique.
What, he doesn't want us to see it? Why is that?
Perhaps it's more an attack of opportunity. Something that loses its effectiveness once its execution is known, you see.
Oh, I get it. So it sounds fancy because it worked against Mikazuchi, but it was basically just a cheap trick.
My, the rumor mill is so unreliable.
So that thing you showed Kyudo, I guess that wasn't anything impressive either.
Both of them let out a great sigh. Wait, yeah, I admit, I usually just rely on cheap tricks, but I can't go damaging Oshtor's reputation like this. If Kyudo started hearing stuff like that, even if it's just rumors, he'd be crushed. But if I just keep throwing excuses at him, it'll sound even more like a big lie. I'll have to do it.
Both of you, stand back.
I step forward, taking a low stance, carefully positioning myself. Oshtor.
Oh, you're gonna show us after all?
This is a technique I can't use often. I'll only show this here. I ask that you not speak of it to anyone, even Kyudo.
Whoa, now that sounds like something special.
Such ferocity in his face. Indeed, I can tell he's pushing himself to a state of desperation. This ought to be a grand spectacle. Yeah, sure. Keep talking. I want to reply, but I can barely think. I have to focus on the technique. I managed it before, and I can manage it now. Probably. I want to put some power into this. But it's impossible when all I can think of is the pain in my fingers. My fingers hurt. My head's splitting. I have no idea what's going on anymore. I can't. Kicking sounds impossible right now. If I tense up and clench my fist, even just out of reflex, I think the pain would kill me. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? If I can make a fist. I become one with the fist. For a moment, every thought in my mind is focused on the idea of the fist itself. Dear brother, you were out here? Are out! At the sudden exclamation, I tighten my grip instinctively. Pain explodes through my brain. But some kind of pain-fueled energy shoots through my body like lightning. That is...
unbelievable! Did you see that? Just now?
No. It was far beyond the speed of mortal eyes.
Nobody can dodge kicks like that. And even if you manage to block them all, those kicks will just break your bones to bits anyways.
Like a barrage of meteors. As expected, Oshtor, my sincerest apologies for my earlier remarks. I did not mean to disparage your techniques.
I was only watching and I still can't stop shaking. This ain't the kind of thing you ask to see just out of curiosity.
Yes, this is what an aura of murderous intent. Yes, and what an aura of murderous intent. Even after unleashing the technique, the air still crackles. I would surrender from this alone.
This ain't good. Doesn't look like it'd be smart to get close to him right now.
Perhaps it'd be a last resort technique, usable only when driven to the depths of desperation.
Maybe we ought to give him some space.
Yes, we should avoid stimulating him further. Should we draw too close, I may fear he will kick us to death on pure instinct.
Alright, little lady, give the boss our gratitude.
Huh? Until next time. What were they talking about? Dear brother? Dear brother? Uncertain of how to respond to my silence, Nekone gently prods me, and at that moment... Dear brother! A howl of pain rips out of me, and I flop to the ground. I got startled by someone calling out. I didn't want to clench my fist. I feel like I'm gonna die. And I reflexively jumped up and flilled my legs. Even with the pain, I feel faint. Dear brother? Dear brother? Dear brother? I ended up stuck in bed for 3 days and 3 nights with a fever. Fortunately, word spread that I'd exhausted my body from unleashing my secret techniques so many times. And after that, nobody has to see my techniques ever again. Easy! Yeah, I could totally see that being like a Tom and Jerry bit. Is this acceptable, dear brother? I examine the long clay tubes lined up outside. I even pick up a few, taking a closer look at the craftsmanship and prodding at the curves.
Yes, they seem light but resilient. I think we can safely run water through them.
Nekone nods, looking reassured. If we're setting these up in the mountains, they'll have to be durable, and we'll have to be able to maintain them. It took a few prototypes, but it's finally complete. We've even settled on an adhesive to hold the whole network together. Some combination of plaster and resin. At this point, we have all the details worked out. In theory, at least. Then I'll order for mass production to begin at the workshop.
Yes. Thank you.
I nod decisively. Now, dear brother, what of the survey?
Mostly finished.
I pull the folded map out of my robes and unfold it for Nekone to see. The map details the geographic formation around the lake area, with a large red line drawn over it. Pointing to the red line, I speak to Nekone.
Thanks to our findings, digging has begun at the intended installation sites for the waterway. When the pipes are all assembled, we'll carry them to the site one by one and set them in place towards the lake.
It's finally happening, I think. I glance up at the voice, seeing Kuon exclaiming the earthenware Give me a second. I'm gonna blow my nose and also read this line properly. I glance up at the voice, seeing Kuon examining the earthenware pipes with keen interest.
Yes. At least, or at last. The hour draws near. I never dreamed it would be such an involved project. I guess you really can get a lot done if you put your mind to it. Our water supply might have eventually dwindled into nothing. I'm glad indeed we could solve this before such problems arose.
You're right.
Kuon nods, resolute. Tomorrow I'll accompany everyone to the installation site and take command. Kuon, I'd have you oversee the construction progress here and ensure our work is unified. Will you do this?
Yes, of course. Half a month of work went into constructing that waterway. Oh, that's a big time jump. By our estimates, this should have been finished already. Soldiers were reassigned to assist. I didn't want this problem lasting any longer. When at last the pipes were complete, the gathered soldiers streamed up and down the mountains in a long cycle of carrying them out. Though we had
Yeah, though we had soldiers on our side, it was hard work. Most of the pipes had to be set off the road, in the steep, unforgiving mountains.
This is the last one, everyone. Hurry.
Right. Nosri's underlings hoist the pipes on their shoulders, steadily heading up the mountain path. Along the side, Nosri barks orders through some cone-shaped contrivance. A speaker? What are they called? Not a loudspeaker. Is it a speakerphone? No. No clue.
Come on. 1, 2. 1, 2. Too slow. Open up at the back. I'll carry one.
Megaphone, thank you. If you are thus inclined, sister, then I shall lend my strength as well.
Alright, we're getting this done today, and nothing can stop us.
Nosri and Ogi take up pipes for themselves as well, and so the group forges onward and upward through the treacherous mountain path.
How is it? Are we making any progress?
You can do this, sister. Not long now. A canteen and a tower are presented before Nosri's eyes. She takes them gratefully, wiping the sweat from her brow. As the sun begins to dip in the sky, Nosri and Ogi appear over the ridge, the rear guard of our pipe-toting convoy. I advance to meet them near the lake. Seeing their faces, I ask slowly. Nosri, this is the last of them. Nosri glances behind her uncertainly, checking for other parties, and Ogi murmurs helpfully. All the others have been delivered to their respective destinations. This should finish the job. Nosri nods at her brother's words, confidence renewed.
Yep, we're the last one.
Good. Jack Walt, if you would. On it, yeah? Jack Walt takes the final pipe from Nosri's hands, ambling to the water gate with the big clay bulk under his arm. Oh boy, how many of these have I worked on by now? Jack Walt carefully fits it into the specified position. Good. Now, we let the water flow. To make sure, I turn, waving broadly towards the water gate. At my signal, Kyoto carefully opens the ducts and water cascades out, overflowing for a brief moment, and everyone watches with bated breath. And then, in an even stream, the water flows into the wide-mouthed earthenware pipes. A ragged cheer goes up from the gathered throngs of weary workers.
We did it, brother.
No, we cannot afford to rest on our laurels. But if we continue to adjust and fix the system, our land will benefit greatly from this water.
Yes. If we can rely on this pipeline, we can cover most of the water needs of the citizens' everyday life. And if we expand this, then we could even supply irrigation to the farm fields as well.
Kyoto speaks with rare passion, watching the flow through the pipes with clear excitement. He takes such joy in the happiness of his people, more than in military victories. You're going to be a great outlaw, Kyoto. Securing a new source of water could really help us develop this country as well. And with this, maybe the heavy atmosphere in the land may finally start to lift. We've done what we could. Leave some to watch over the gate while we return with the good news. I'm sure our liege will be overjoyed.
Great work.
Kuon comes out to greet the group's return, muddy but triumphant.
That's good. From the looks of things, there weren't any major issues.
It was admittedly a bit of a rush job, but the water now flows. Our efforts have just begun. What are the water storage?
Fine, though it's a bit slow.
Kuon glances to the reservoir lake at the castle grounds. The water seems filled about halfway. It's not quite where we need it to be, but the water flow has only just started. At this rate, we should be safe using a goodly amount of water each day. I readily accept a towel from Kuon, dabbing at my neck with it. Still, with all this sweat and mud, I'm certainly no Kuon, but I can see the appeal of a hot water bath right now. And for some reason, Kuon giggles.
I thought you might say that.
She already got it ready?
Do you have a moment?
What's the matter? Kuon seizes my hand and pulls me along until we reach an unfamiliar shack. I can see smoke rising from the back. When was this built? I don't remember seeing anything like this around here. What is this?
You may be surprised.
Kuon opens up the door and before our eyes...
This is... The rising blanket of steam and a tub filled to the brim with hot water. This is... Another screenshot, perhaps? Ah, a bath.
This is the same bath.
While you were drawing out the waterway, we were building it in secret. I ought to say right now that this isn't only my doing. I discussed it beforehand.
Oh, sure. This wasn't only your doing, but it was probably your idea.
We wanted to build something to thank everyone who built the waterway. Everyone agreed, even Anju.
So a bath. Should have figured from Kuon.
Isn't this the perfect reward?
Indeed.
This is best for recovering from exhaustion, and I think it'll be good for medical use as well.
I made Kuon's mischievous expectant look with a nod of gratitude. Thank you, Kuon. Truly. I could not ask for a more appropriate or joyful reward.
Well, this is the men's bath. Enjoy.
Now then. I survey the tub. Well, water is extremely inviting. It's quite an impressive sight. The bath is large enough that a number of adults could stretch out comfortably. Containing my reaction, I cast off my robes. I kind of want to go into like a hot tub. I say as I'm like sweating my ass off in my room. Well, I could use a bath. What? Randomly?
I feel like a new woman.
Kuon leans on the border of the bath, content. Nearby, a nursery floats serenely on the water's surface with arms and legs splayed out, eyes closed and expression peaceful. Atsue naturally already has a couple open bottles near her. She's turning a bit red, but it's not just from the heat. However, Urudu and Sanana make no effort to get into the water, staring instead at the dividing wall.
Jesus Christ. We go. We must take care of our master.
Stuffing soap and towels into a pail, the duo attempts to sidle out of the bath as inconspicuously as possible.
Now wait a second. Where do you think you're going?
Hurriedly, Kuon seizes them, preventing their escape.
Why? Washing your master's back is our duty. More if called for. This is also a mission given to us. That's exactly why I'm saying no.
Grabbing them from behind, Kuon keeps a firm grip as she pulls them slowly back.
I'm not letting girls, especially naked girls, barge in on the men's bath.
But she knows that won't be enough reason to stop the two of them.
Well, in that case... You know, it might get a man's attention if you wash away the sweat, and get that faint sense of soap clinging to you, right? It's been a while since you two had a bath with hot water, and the thought of you two in the bath might be enough to get ushed or... You know. Master would... be happy?
Suds. Let me blow my nose. This is usually around the time, like, random people might stop by and stream. Like Duck or like Suraikaboom. Almost immediately, the pair starts lathering themselves up, as if in competition with each other, beginning to wash themselves thoroughly. From the looks of them, it'll be a while before they're satisfied with the results. I believe Kuon darts a quick glance to the boundary separating them from the men's bath.
Now I can actually relax, I think. I hope they don't spend too long like that. It's gonna be a hassle if they refuse to come out. Ku, shall I wash your back? Sure. It's been quite a while. Can I ask you to? Of course.
And so time rolls lazily on the women's baths, its occupants comfortable and content. On the other side, the men's bath.
Sis, you smell nice. Well smelled, Shinanon, yes. This is my own special soap. Made for me by Kuon. This scent will have any man under my powers. Your powers? Sis, you got stronger? Indeed. No man could ignore this overpowering scent. So says Kuon, in any case. Wow, I might get powerful too. Well, since it's a special occasion, I'll be happy to wash your backs. Now, Nekune, you must face away from me. Your Highness. You still refuse to give up? Resistance is futile. Here.
Okay, every one of these guys is getting like demon time.
Yes, these have grown larger, and without my permission. And to think Nekone, I believed you my ally. That happens as a matter of natural course. Shameful. Absolutely unforgivable. Your Highness, that's...
Kyoto. Looking at Kyoto, over half of his face appears to be submerged, bubbling furiously. What's wrong? Has the temperature gotten to you? As if unable to hold back any longer, Kyoto stands up from the water.
Brother, you can truly stand this.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what?
From the woman's bath, we hear many matters being avidly discussed, comparing chests, methods by which their size might be changed, and naked shoulders. Kyoto finds himself unable to respond and sinks mutely back in the water. Oh, you mean them? Why not? Let them have their fun.
Perhaps so, but...
A symptom, my friend, of a lack of experience. One must simply grow used to such things. If you're getting this worked up now, I gotta worry about how you'll end up. Also, what is Ogi playing with? Oh, I love that. Ogi with the rubber ducks? Dactyl takes a swig from his glass, exhaling loudly in contentment. A proper man, I believe, should be able to enjoy this kind of fun and have a drink to boot.
Brother...
Now listen, Kyoto, one must learn to enjoy themselves, whenever the situation. As I stand to deliver my impassioned lecture, I hear shouting from the entrance. Lord Oshtor! Looking over, I can see it. It's the soldiers that have been involved in the labor. Standing straight, they address me with clear eagerness. Oh. May we also take a dip? I survey the troops. Naturally, they're covered in mud from their efforts. I don't have the heart to send them away like this. Yeah, it should be whatever the kind of bird of... Yeah, I forgot the name of, yeah. I mean, it's like the Kokopo bird. Of course, it was by your hands that this hot water was drawn. You should reap the benefits. Yes! Lord Oshtor himself has granted us permission! Word spreads through the soldiers to the back of the group. Yeah!
Huh?
As Kuan wrestles the twins away from the exit once again, she pauses. Her gaze falls back onto the boundary separating them in the men's bath.
Things have gone a bit lively over there, I think. Now that you mention it.
Yuritsuya, who had been sitting on the side of the bath to cool off a bit, looks hesitantly towards the other side. The men's side, so quiet earlier, was now oddly loud.
Sir Oshtor and Sir Jackbolt are there, so perhaps they're sharing drinks? It's been a while since they bathed. I suppose it's only natural they get a little rowdy.
Kuon smiles despite herself at the thought of everyone growing closer through the bath. Oh, jeez.
Brother!
The soldiers charge in. Whatever this place's maximum capacity is, we're definitely exceeding it. The men don't bother to wash themselves off, bounding one by one into what was once a vast and spacious bath. I eventually lose track of Kyoto in the sudden crowd. Wait, not all at once. Standing in the tub, I was mobbed immediately, but the others. I appear to have stepped on something. It was oddly soft, a bit like exquisitely marbled meat. With everyone pushing and shoving, this ain't so different from a regular old steam bath. Don't worry about the others, protect yourself. Hold on, what was that? Don't start drinking in a situation like this. And how are you even drinking? All eager to get to the front of the pack, the sweaty and muddy soldiers storm in. The bath soon becomes a musky cocktail of muscles and chaos. The place packs tighter and tighter, and soon the enclosure is filled with the nose-obliterating funk of man sweat. God, I can't see. Biceps everywhere, I can barely move. I can feel myself being pushed out of the tub, but there's not much I can do about it. My consciousness is wavering. Was there really once hot water here? This is truly hell on earth. I should have had them wait. Hindsight, as always, is 20/20. The extreme heat and the masculine stink makes for a deadly combo. He's starting to feel faint. No, this can't go on. I gotta get out of here before something bad happens. Cute, I'll be going now.
Please wait. Brother, I felt something squishy brush against my backside.
I heard a frantic voice similar to Kiryu's ring out from somewhere in the sea of beef. Just gotta act like I didn't hear that. No time to hesitate. I must evacuate immediately. Forgive me, Kiryu. Without looking back, heading straight to the exit, I part the wall of muscle.
Brother!
And that was the last we ever saw of him. He didn't make it. There's an achievement for that? That's kind of funny. Experience heaven and hell. Ooh, that's cold. Oh, we're... Of course. Of course, after we have, like, a little bit of fun, they gotta, like, rein it back in. We gotta go back to the horrors. Marudo is in darkness. Through the haze, he tries to remember something. Something he won't let himself forget. Something important above all else. But every time he tries, an awful, painful sound splits his thoughts. Eventually, a voice can be heard. Marudo clings desperately to the voice, a lone guide in the fog of pain and noise. Answer. What is your name? Marudo. What is your occupation? Tactician. Why did you become my tactician? That I may take revenge. Revenge for who? For Master Haku. Who was he killed by? Answer me. By the villain, Oshtor. See, he has made leaps and bounds.
Yes, but he's still a bit unstable.
Can we see something behind all that haze? Are those bubbles? It's probably bubbles. No matter. We cannot know his actual combat viability until it's tested. Tell your master he may look forward to seeing his work realized. Poor Marudo, man. He got such a shit end of the stick in this game, in this franchise. Seems we finally have a solid foundation for our forces. My eyes skim the countless reports and letters. Sea of numbers detailing our logistical and military strengths.
We're starting to see rewards from all of our struggles, I think. Yes, with Kyujiri and Yuzuriha under our banner, the smaller nations around them have also rallied to our side. We've been most fortunate.
Oh, I'm just checking something. I see.
Now we're safe from any plans that rely on the Imperial Army surrounding us.
Despite his anxiety, Kiryu exhales in relief. Yet, we still don't have enough to take on the offensive. Just one more push. We need one more good solid push. Seems the time has come for us to reach out to Nakoku.
Was it Nakoku? Yes, when the turmoil first began. They were one of the few nations that did not support the Imperial Court. They acknowledge Your Highness. However, Nakoku sits geographically on the other side of the Imperial capital. We had no means of safely contacting them before.
Now that we have the support of our neighbor nations, however, we can use the seaways. We have been building a ship swift enough to reach them. If that can be completed. Huh. Please forgive my rudeness, but we've received urgent news. Word has come from our agents in Nakoku. Your pardon. Speak freely. Sir, Nakoku was assaulted by Imperial forces, and Nara. Their capital has fallen. Oh.
Nakoku has... Hold on, are you certain of this information?
Yes. We've received similar reports from many agents across the land. There's no mistaking it.
Impossible. The Imperial capital has made the first move, I think. Dear sister.
Why now? It's almost as if they knew. No, I get it. You could always have taken Nakuko down. You simply chose to wait for this precise moment to act. Well played, Raiko.
Oshitaro, what's wrong? That's an awfully scary face you've got on, you know?
The heavy atmosphere is broken by Atue, who swans in with her usual laid-back demeanor.
You can't go around looking like that, Oshitaro. See, you got Neko all scared.
Nope. I'm sorry, Nekone. Not good. I let it get to me. It showed on my face.
Well, it was merely...
Kuon gently pulls Nekone closer.
I figured you'd be tired by now, so I brought some refreshments for everyone. Let's all take a break, shall we? Decompress a little bit?
With that, Atue sets down a tray laden with sweets and starts calmly pouring tea.
Here, Kuon. Thank you. Come on, Oshitaro, you too. I can't see it, but I know your brow's all furrowed under there. And that's gonna tire you out fast, pet.
Perhaps so. Atue's right. I need to calm down. For the moment, I focus on Atue's considerate efforts. Thankfully, the light sweetness helps calm the frustration in my heart. Another one? Reporting in. A party bearing the flags of both Shahuro and Nakoku have appeared near our borders. They are asking permission to enter the country. Shahuro and Nakoku? What could this mean? Among them, one who declares himself Lord Soyan Kekuru is requesting an audience with Her Highness.
My papa, but last time we saw him, he said he only wanted to live freely in his territories.
Did he get attacked too? I thought they'd already committed himself to neutrality. What's he doing here? Kyoto turns to me, having finished his muted conversation with the soldier.
Brother, the group is unarmed. It doesn't seem like they're here to stir up any trouble.
I expect it has something to do with Nakoku's recent defeat. But we have to meet with them to learn their true intentions. Nekone, inform our liege. Let us welcome them.
Yes, but is this alright? Oh, it'll be fine. It's my silly old papa, remember? I'm sure he just picked up some gifts and souvenirs so he could come around for tea.
We do have Atue here with us. I highly doubt they'll spring some kind of attack on us, but... Kuon. My eyes meet Kuon's, and we both nod. As long as they don't know their goal, it's best to treat this with caution, just in case. The vibe I'm getting, what if Soyan Kekuru ended up saving... what was that, Nakoku? In the audience chamber, Anju welcomes Soyan Kekuru. It's good to see you in good humor, Your Highness. It brings relief to see your ladyship in such excellent health as always.
Yes, thank you for your great trouble you have taken to reach us.
I do not deserve such gratitude. After Soyan Kekuru bows reverently, his gaze falls to those behind Anju. That's Lady Munochika. So you truly are alive. It does me good to see you well.
I heard you kept vigil for me while I was lost in enemy territory. My deepest gratitude.
I see. I'd heard that alongside our liege there stood a general of incomparable beauty and skill, radiant as a star. I see they spoke true.
Oh man, he kinda got riz.
As long as you serve our liege as her shield, the imperial family will be safe.
Such flowery praise is lost on me. My sole purpose is to fulfill my duty.
As usual, so earnest. Soyan Kekuru murmurs the last with a somewhat wry smile, then searches the group with a couple of quick glances. Oh, my Atue! How long has it been? You've been alright, have you?
He beams, having found his daughter amongst us. Papa, looks like the sea's been good to you.
Aye, my little sea blossom, you're even cuter than when I last saw you!
Hasn't been that long, and I haven't changed that much.
Oh, come now. You've gotten even more beautiful than before. Why, I could call you the prettiest girl in Yamato, treasure. The throng of assembled soldiers and dignitaries share an awkward moment as father and daughter greet each other in their own ways. Come on, won't you give me a proper hug? It's been so long, my darling. Atue responds firmly, fending off Soyan Kekuru's plaintive attempts at pulling her in for an embrace.
No, I'm not a child anymore.
To a good parent, their child will always be a child.
No.
I see. Soyenkekuru's shoulders droop in disappointment, shut down once again.
I had forgotten his sheer force of paternal devotion. He reminds me of Uncle.
Ah. Yeah, he does kind of give a little bit of like Oboro. The way Oboro was treated like Kuon.
Ah, that's it. I thought something felt familiar. He's the same type as my father.
What's he here for? Despite his nature, I doubt he came all this way to just see Atsui.
I had heard tales, but it seems clear you're quite the doting parent.
My, how embarrassing. And Narushtor, it's been a while. Seems you've been through a great deal, but it's good to see you're well. Lord Soyenkekuru, you seem hale and hearty as ever. Well, being sturdy is one of my strong points. He lazily takes in the rest of the audience chamber and meets the gaze of Kuon, standing nearby. And you, miss, you're as beautiful as ever, though naturally second to my daughter.
Yes, thank you.
Kuon hesitates before replying, though Soyenkekuru cheerily waves to her. All told, he's not acting much different from before. He seems totally guileless. Behind the envoy, Jackdaw and Nosuri stand with Kuon. The three of them give me barely perceptible nods. The moment Soyenkekuru does anything out of place, the three of them are ready to take his head. Faster than the wind. Damn, that sucks. That's Atsui's papa. I let my hand rest over where my fan is concealed within my robe. I'm ready to shield Anju if need to. I don't think he's planning anything, but I can't afford to let my guard down either. So, Lord Soyenkekuru, what is your business with Enakamwe? I sincerely doubt this is a simple matter of sightseeing. I step forward in place of Anju, putting an end to the small talk and moving on to business. Fair enough. Well then. His smile fades and Soyenkekuru begins speaking, his expression several degrees more serious. Now, come forward. Come greet Her Highness.
Yes.
A serious-looking young man strides forward, a strong will burning in his gaze. With graceful and efficient movements, he makes his way forward and kneels before Anju. Who is he and why is he looking like a fucking hero? Wait, he looks kinda cool. It's been too long, Your Highness. I rejoice at our meeting, that I may look upon your face again.
Yes. My apologies, but your name escapes me. Would you indulge me and state it once more?
Yeah, he's got big protagonist aura. He's kind of giving me like Himmel. Forgive my rudeness. I am Ita, Prince of Nakoku. I apologize for demanding your attention in such volatile times. Nakoku's prince, so he survived.
Oh, well, hello, Prince.
Atsui got her sights set. I get it.
What? Atsui, you go for guys like him? Oh, wouldn't you? I certainly like what I see.
Hey, me too, though. Me too.
He does look like a kind person, I think. Like an innocent, earnest prince. That sounds right. Something about his situation does feel familiar. There's a curious delicacy in his features.
Yeah, I can feel that. And like he carries a weight on his shoulders, kinda.
Do all women like that sort of man? Don't worry. Itaka's a nice-looking guy, but I'll be faithful to Kyudo.
I clear my throat meaningfully to steer the conversation back to the chit-chat, or from the chit-chat. Our liege has been made aware of the current situation in Nakoku. Indeed, after what you have survived, you have my sympathies. But why has the prince himself come so far, to Enakamwe? I can only presume it concerns some matter of great importance. Given that it's their prince, I think I can guess. Well, if he wants to defect, we'll definitely accept him. But if he's... This visit was by his request. With all due respect, he... Uncle. Rather, Lord Soyenkekuru, please allow me to say it. Oh, Uncle? It's over. Atsui, you lost. I'm sorry to say. Hold on, what's his VA? VA check. VA check Itak. Yosuke Kobayashi? Okay, okay. That's Senku, Dr. Stone? That's Subaru Natsuki? That's ReZero? That's Subaru? Kind of giant? Who else? Who else? Honestly, that's already like big. Kiyoshi Kurotani from Persona 5X. We fucks with it. No wonder he has protagonist energy. It's because he voices protagonists like multiple. Itak raises his bowed head and takes a step forward, gaze unflinching. I must speak plainly, Your Highness. I have come to ask for soldiers that I may take back Nakoku. Soldiers? I knew it. But if it comes to that, Shahado is going to have to pick a side. If Soyan Kakuru is supporting the prince who wants to take back Nakoku, that throws Shahado's neutrality out the window. Lord Soyan Kakuru, you've brought him here despite his aim. Surely the implications. I know what you're thinking, Lord Oshtor, and you're free to take your own view of it. Please continue, Itak. I would hear more of your plight. Nakoku has refused any dealings with the court, no matter how many times they threatened us. Because of this, they have launched a full assault. Before an army of their size, our resistance was futile. My country was. My people were overrun. Because you sided with me, then? Anju's face twists as if pained by the thought. If you did not stand a chance, why not give in? Nakoku was but a stone's throw away from the capital. Surely this was an expected outcome. My liege. This is cruel reprimand indeed, my liege, to those who have pledged their loyalty to you. Yeah, kind of fucked up, Anju. Not gonna lie. It's not a convenience thing. He truly believed in you, and you're talking to him like this. My apologies. I have spoken without thinking. We have pledged our loyalty to you, Your Highness, to the true Lady Anju before our eyes. My father, even those of my retainers who fell in the sacking of Nara, they all felt the same way. I'm grateful for your loyalty. Thank you for your kindness. Even those of my retainers who have passed on will feel rewarded by your grace. With tears in his eyes, Itak bows his head to Anju. Soyan Kakuru, you have my thanks. You've done well indeed to return such a loyal vassal to my side. The Imperial capital's invasion of Nakoku was barbarity, Your Highness. Plain and simple. I could not sit idly by. And after all, Itak is the son of my younger sister, my nephew. As you might expect, I would not be able to rest easy if I'd abandoned my kin. So I lent my aid. Atui in shambles? Atui in shambles? Unless we get a little bit like Sweet Home Alabama. I would ask something of you, Lord Itak. Yes, I'll answer anything I'm able to. We have very little information on our common enemy. If you have any information, any details on the forces that assaulted Nakoku, I implore you to share them. I understand. They surged forward without warning. This is the end of us! The castle! The castle has fallen! Ah, yeah, there it is. Just like you said, Archelaus. Shido, castle. Nakoku's finished! Hey, look! He's coming this way! That's... Damn. You're all fools to have made an enemy of the Empire. I, Mikazuchi, will scour all traces of you from this world. Striplings like you will not suffice as opponents for me. End this farce and surrender now.
You never mentioned castle? Wait, someone mentioned Shido Castle, no? Oh, Union said Shido meant castle. Whoops.
Damn it all! Take him down! Foolish. This battle has long been decided. Soldiers of Nakoku, resisting to the end. Let all behold the fate of those who do not serve Yamato!
We might be brothers in swords, but still. So you're saying Lord Mikazuchi? Yes. But the cunning tactician guiding the march, he swept through us all. You must have felt so frustrated. It seemed like such a short span of time to take the capital. But when faced with that means we'll have to confront him, I think. Tactician mentioned we will have to be fighting Marudo. That is 100 billion% Marudo. Marudo committed the barbarism of the takeover. Please, I beg of you, Your Highness, lend us your strength. Again, Itak bows his head low in a desperate plea. Of course, my liege, I believe making a decision now would be too rash. I interject in an effort to circumvent Anju's words. Oshtod? What are you saying? Would you have me abandon my retainer when they need me most? It is not a question of abandoning them. I would only have you hold your answer until we can be assured that victory is possible at all. He speaks true. I understand your feelings, my liege, but for now... Anju suppresses her frustration, then looks back to Itak. Itak, I'm sorry, but I can't answer just yet. My words may have long-standing ripples across the world. I must be judicious in using them. No. I'm thankful. Thankful that your ultimate decision will be so carefully considered. Please make yourself at home in this country for a short while. It's the least I can offer after your long journey across the sea. Be assured, I have no intention of abandoning retainers of such singular loyalty. Your kind words do me too much honor. Itak bows, his tone respectful and understanding. As Anju observes his behavior, I see pain in her eyes, her jaw set. Oshtod, I leave it to you. With only that, she passes a brief look towards me, a look full of expectation, and departs. I've always kind of liked these storylines for like these characters like this. I feel like I'm gonna really like Itak. With Anju's departure, the heavy atmosphere in the audience chamber lightens somewhat. Lord Itak, I beg you do as Her Highness asks, and rest in this land a while. You will not regret your stay. Do not lose hope. Lady Munechika. That's right, you mustn't look so down, pet. You ruined that handsome face. Excuse me, Atsue, did you not hear that this is your nephew? Suddenly, Atsue has slipped between me and Itak. It'll be okay. I'm sure Oshtod will make something happen.
Atsue, this is an irresponsible thing to say. I can't just snap my fingers and get shit done.
Really? But I figured if anyone could sort this mess out, it'd be Oshtod. Oh? It's been so long, Miss Atsue. You've become such a vision of beauty. An unfamiliar note of passion enters Itak's voice. Atsue looks suddenly bewildered.
He may be a prince, but I suppose he still has trouble keeping his emotions completely in check. He's acting more his age now.
Have we, met before? I can't imagine I would ever forget meeting someone like you, Itak.
I suppose that's expected. It was only a scant few days we spent together, while very young.
Really? It does sound like a long time, I suppose. Without contradicting Atoi's tone, the prince still beams with an earnest and bright smile. Do you remember our promise? I know our circumstances are difficult, but after we rebuild, I should like to fulfill it.
Atoi forgot! No, shot! Wait. Wait. So it's like that. Oh, damn.
You did not hear it from Uncle. That I'm your fiancé. Fiancé? You're Atoi's... My fiancé. A promise?
Wait, I forgot about this. This was a plot point at the start of Deception, no? Like she jumped out and was like, "Oh yeah, I've got like a fucking arranged marriage planned or whatever." She kind of won. Although, does take away her agency, I guess. So a bit of an L there, but as if remembering something, Atsui cocks her head.
Itak, don't tell me you're the same little boy back from...
I'm not sure what memory you have called to mind, but I believe I am the same person you now think of.
Papa, is this true?
Fine. Yes, he's right. He's your fiancé. Even through Soyen Kakuru's sour expression, I can tell he's telling the truth.
Atsui has a fiancé?
Her mother and Itak's mother. My younger sister, you see. They seem to have made some kind of agreement while I wasn't around. Is that not a problem? I mean, I guess like inbreeding was just a thing, but like that still feels like a little too close for comfort for me, you know? Like, Itak's mother, my younger sister. My younger sister's son will marry my daughter? Like, kind of close. That's kind of like... kind of really close. Apologies, Soyen Kekuru, but I think the bloodline will be fucked in like 2 generations. A bit selfish of them, really. Soyen Kekuru grumbles, his expression stony. Yeah, they probably see no problem with it, true. It's still in those times. I mean, fucking... The British royalty or whatever, they had a lot of inbreeding, didn't they? It's not like so outlandish.
Oh my goodness gracious, I'm really sorry. I'm afraid it slipped my mind, pet.
No, we were both mere children. I understand completely. But truly I have looked forward to this day for so long. He kneels down even deeper than he had done for Anju and takes Atsui's hand with reverent affection.
Huh?
Ever since we were young, ever since our mothers placed us together, I have not forgotten. If not for the fucking bloodline shit, I'd be weak. Just saying, like, that is such devotion. From then on, I strove to become a man worthy of you. And after many months and years, to finally see you again. Itak's smile is genuine and bright, but Atsui can't match it. She looks oddly troubled. There's no chase. There's no challenge. Atsui awkwardly averts her gaze as if confused. A rare expression on her. I'll be excusing myself now. It's been a long journey to here. I think I'm long due for a bit of relaxation. Atsui, do come visit me later.
Wait, Papa, I need to ask you something.
Miss Atsui.
Sorry, perhaps we'll catch up later.
Atsui rushes off, chasing the broad silhouette of her father. Itak watches after her, entranced.
Miss Atoi.
Okay, maybe Itak a little bit too attached. That may be his downfall. That may be what takes him out. That may knock him down a peg.
Atoi's fiance, huh?
We may see the Itak yandere.
Papa? What happened? You look awfully cheery all of a sudden.
Nothing. I just noticed something quite interesting.
Something interesting?
So you weren't told then? I saw that hall. Lord Oshtor had made sure that if I did anything suspicious, he would have his agents take me out. No hesitation.
What, really? If he had told me, I would have helped out too.
Atoi. Are you really my Atoi?
I oughta be.
Yes, I see. I cannot be sure what has changed him, but Lord Oshtor does seem to have matured. What an interesting fellow. It seems he's only become more careful, learned to cover every possible weakness. Interesting indeed. Perhaps I'll stay here and enjoy myself for a while.
Despite his age, Soyenkeku's eyes gleam, and glow with the same vim and vigor of his younger days.
So we have the Prince of Nakoku pleading for aid in reclaiming his country.
With drinking glass in hand, I consider the situation, staying up long into the night. Up until now, Nakoku's never wavered. They've always been an ally to us. Being so far from Enakamoi, however, they couldn't maintain a connection firm enough to support it. Or to provide support. If we don't fulfill their request, it'd be the same thing as abandoning them. No, we can't abandon them now, but...
He's there, in Nakoku. We'll have to face each other once again, or
that's GG's, man.
Master, would you like another drink?
yes, I shall have another.
Sanana pours a glass full once more, and I down it at a single breath. A faint presence can be felt just outside the room.
You're still worrying about it then?
Through the screen, I hear Kuon's quiet voice.
Still awake, huh? Please come in.
You look very concerned. I was just worrying, I think. Could I have a drink as well?
Please.
Urudu soon has another glass filled for her. She lifts it gently to her lips.
So how do you suppose we'll answer the prince?
Tomorrow I intend on assuring him of our full support.
Nakoku has been a steadfast supporter to us, even in such times, and a loyal vassal state to the imperial family. We can't afford to lose them. Moreover, the imperial capital rests between our lands and theirs. If we can re-establish Nakoku, we may be able to divide the imperial forces between two fronts. I close my eyes, going over the geographical positioning in my head. A plan forming.
Even if you have to fight against Mikazuchi?
Yes, even so.
I see.
Still, I would like to avoid confronting Mikazuchi if at all possible. The day will come when we will have to settle the matter between the two of us, but it will not be this time.
You sound like you have a plan, I think.
Perhaps. If we had forces assaulting the imperial capital, however, Mikazuchi would not have the luxury of freely rampaging through Nakoku.
You're going to use a diversion?
Yes. In that space of time, we will achieve victory. It'll be a grueling task.
You think it'll work?
I think a lot of people are gonna die.
If the imperial capital calls for help, Mikazuchi will answer without a doubt. As the imperial guard to the left, he must.
I raise the cup that was refilled by Kuon and tip it back. One more stream of alcohol down my throat. Some things remain uncertain, but if we waste our time worrying, we may lose our chance to turn the situation around. We'll begin our preparations tomorrow.
We shall aid Lord Itak and take back Nakoku. Nakoku.
Alright, I'll let everyone know. Maybe now Anju's worries will be eased, I think. For a moment, Anju's face crosses my mind. That frustration in her eyes back in the audience chamber. And Atoi too. She seemed to be rather concerned for Itak.
I did not notice that. Even if she didn't remember, it's the homeland of her now fiancé. Makes sense that it would be weighing on her mind. At any rate, tomorrow we will also request Lord Soyan Kekuru's aid as well. Even without considering that he was responsible for delivering Lord Itak to us. I believe he has come with us with a burning resolve. Shahado's neutrality will be short-lived, it seems.
You think they'll fight alongside us then?
They certainly seem prepared to, but they can't commit to our answer yet. Still, they will doubtless be happy to provide a ship for the crossing to Nakoku.
So we can be optimistic about our prospects. Well, see you tomorrow then. Try not to drink too much.
Of course. I'll be careful. I return a small smile as Kuon leaves the room. As she leaves, only the silence of the night air for company. Now, how will the cards fall? I swallow what remains of the alcohol in one full gulp, hoping my uneasiness goes down with it. Quite the crossing.
So this is the ocean.
Umida!
Standing at the broad deck, Anju's eyes gleam bright enough to rival the seaside sun.
I take it this is your highness's first time seeing the ocean.
Yes, to think there exists such a marvelous expanse. I'd heard that we live surrounded by water, but to see it in truth. Incredible. The ocean goes on and on. I can see nothing beyond it. My liege, it is dangerous to lean over so far. I'm fine, and look here, there are proper railings all around. Please don't... I ask that you restrain yourself. We cannot have you causing trouble here. With a thwack, Anju strikes the railing around the ship's side. Withstanding it easily, apparently... Wait. With a thwack, Anju strikes the railing around the ship's sides. It withstands it easily, apparently of sturdy make. You worry too much. Surely with these, there should be no issue. My liege, have you forgotten you are joining the expedition incognito? By all rights, we should have remained back in Enakamwe. You as our liege and I as your guardian. Do you remember that we are only here because Lord Oshtor and Itak agreed to your request to accompany them, my liege? Just so. As it stands, you and I are but common soldiers joining the defense force. Even when we arrive at Nakoku, this shall remain true. Lord Itak has assured us that he will keep your identity secret from his retainers. We have his word. Precisely why I may do as I please. No, that is precisely why I wish for you not to take any actions that may throw your identity into question. I see.
Your Highness, on the journeys at sea aboard this ship, some sailors have been swept away by the great waves. Seeing her struggling with Anju, Itak comes to Munichika's rescue. No matter how firmly you hold on, such a precarious position would put you at risk of being caught by such waves. Please be careful.
I see. I suppose I should be cautious then.
Taking Itak's counsel a little more seriously, Anju returns to the deck of the ship.
A wise decision. But perhaps it would be safer yet in the crow's nest on the mast? Tenyuhai Tsutia. Princess Anju, please wait.
Diditia raises her voice in desperation as she chases after Anju, and the flustered Munichika hurries after them. Princess seems pretty worked up. I guess it's her first time out on sea, though. I must say, though, the ship's rocking is more forceful than I expected.
Around here, the currents cross and bump up with each other. The tidal flow gets awfully complex, and the strong waves makes the boats all wobbly. Are you sure we'll be alright? We won't sink or anything?
Don't worry, the ocean's our backyard. We can surge even through the stormiest of weathers.
I see.
Don't underestimate it, though. Calm waters at the moment, certainly, but once it gets wild, you start to see how small people really are, compared to the power of nature.
But this isn't my first time on one of these, but I'll never get used to this swaying. The instability has really gotten to Nosuri. She grasped onto the railing for dear life, her face pale.
Do not push yourself. Feel free to rest. Otherwise, when we reach land, you may not be able to fight with your full ability.
I know, but... Here, some medicine. And this fresh water. These ought to make it a bit easier. Thank you.
Nosuri downs the medicine, pressing her back to the railing and sliding down to sit on the deck. Asoke Anju returns along with Hidetia.
Monochika. Oh, you mustn't climb up the mast, my liege. We're on the vast ocean. Does she simply hate fun? Nothing there?
Shinonam was excited just before we left, but upon finding out she couldn't play with much on the deck, she seems to have gotten bored quickly.
Oh, the view from the ship is so beautiful. Already boring.
You can say that again, my girl. Blue everywhere you look. Not a whole lot of variety.
And how about a spot of fishing? This is where the ocean currents meet, so we might catch some big old lunkers. That sounds fun. And it's settled. Let's fish up some real whoppers. I don't know how to do anything. Leave it to me.
Atoya retrieves a few fishing rods from the cabin, breezily handing them out to Shinonam and some of the others. Sounds like a nice time. If there are any left, might I join?
Sure, we've got a lot to spare, pet.
Atoi, the resident fish mistress, graciously passes me a rod.
You're fishing as well, Oshtor?
Yes, after all, there is little else to do. It should make a fine diversion.
I see.
Kuan's gaze lingers on me, her eyes kind.
Something on my face, perhaps.
Oh no, before we set sail,
You look so grim and troubled.
I was concerned, but now it seems I was worrying for nothing.
But I was worrying you. Then.
Yes, I'd imagine that dwelling only on strain would tire me out.
Nakoku's still a fair ways away. Best to unwind now while you can.
Lord Soyen Kekiru, when will we be seeing land? It's been a while since we left port. According to our schedule, we still have a few days at sea. Really, don't push yourself. Why don't you head back to your cabin and lie down for a bit? Can you stand up? I'm sorry, I'll go do that.
Shakily accepting Kuon's outstretched hand, Nosuri pulls herself up and hobbles towards the cabin in the back. After the more successful of our fishing party has left the deck, I remain staring out across the ocean, feeling oddly restless.
Well, it's no good. I see that glum face has reappeared. Still, I suppose I can't blame you if you'll be facing the other of the twin shields. Speak truth. Do you think we stand a chance of winning this fight?
I would not say victory is impossible. However, I also know that we cannot win without our troops alone. If we wish to succeed, we must rendezvous with the remaining forces of Nakoku.
You admit numerical inferiority, then? I know I said it in port, but would it not be better for Shahodo to formally express its support of Nakoku? We could join the battle. If the enemy hears of this, their hearts will surely waver, and our allies' hearts will be just as surely bolstered.
Rest assured, Lord Soyen Kekuru, we've been listening to your suggestions attentively, but I still believe it's too early.
Why so? I say the Imperial Court has gone too far this time. We can no longer ignore the atrocities against our neighbors, against Nakoku. I believe our cause is righteous.
Nakoku has long been an honorable country, with the favor of the Imperial family. If they now clash with Yamato, then the fault lies with the court. To deny and censor all peace talks and to simply destroy all who disagree with you, that is no government, only a hollow mockery of it. These are your sentiments, correct?
This sort of madness is permitted, and no country can trust the Imperial Court. Tomorrow might be my head on the chopping block.
True. That would certainly be enough for you to break your neutrality and side with Nakoku. Your claim would be a righteous one.
This is no war council. There's no pioneers listening in on us. Can you tell me why you're being so cautious about this? Chihiro is too close to Nakoku.
Yeah, and them admitting, and them allying now would mean more forces get put towards Nakoku, and we can't get back that area. It's like hiding, keeping it in our hand, you know?
Right now, if you strike in Nakoku while protecting Lord Itak, then with the help of the court, some may draw false conclusions.
Oh, also that. If you strike in Nakoku while protecting Lord Itak, then with the help of the court, some may draw false conclusions.
Aye, something like Chihiro conspired to take control of Nakoku during the confusion, and plans to overthrow Yamato. Well, I have no intent of being painted as a villain in troubled times like these.
And I understand this. Yet Anakamoi has been faced with similar accusations. You must certainly know the trouble was caused by it.
So if our neighboring countries begin to doubt us, even Chihiro might be put in serious danger then.
With our lieg's favor, Lord Itak will lead his nation's forces, raise his flag in Nakoku as its rightful heir. Once secure, Nakoku will then openly call for Chihiro's aid, and Lord Soyan Kekuru, honor-bound to help his ally, will answer. And so it'll go.
My, I stand in awe. Our past liege was a great man after all, it seems.
Lord Soyan Kekuru.
After all, he won a man like you to his side. At any rate, I suppose that'll make me fairly useless for a while. I apologize for not being able to help you more.
No, we've done more than enough. Granting us a grand ship like this, we would not be able to set foot into Nakoku on our own.
I have to apologize for my powerlessness. I must ask that you take care of Itak. If he hadn't agreed to his request, he might have gone back to fight them off alone. Whatever else he may be, he's family. I saw him escape that chaos with his life. I don't want him losing it by throwing himself at a lost cause.
Is the prince really that reckless? I feel us being watched and turn around. I see the very prince in question heading our way. Lord Oshtor, do you have a moment? I've been hoping for a private word.
You may have it.
But I must warn you I'm somewhat rough-mannered. I hope I do not offend. I'm sure that will not happen. I've heard of your ability and your swift ascent to Imperial Guard to the right at such a young age. You won the trust of the Mikado and Her Highness. To stand shoulder to shoulder with you and fight at your side is a heartening prospect.
There's no greater joy for a Mononofu than to hear such sentiment.
Yet, given our opponent, we cannot afford to underestimate him. If our determination is not enough to win victory, we will give our blood and flesh to make it so. It is our duty as survivors of Nakoku, and... Itak's gaze drifts to Hatoi, who is fishing with Shinanon and the others. Even now the promise from your youth. Yes, I know we will succeed. He seems like a serious and single-minded man. What does Atoi think of this prince? Oh, did you need something? Perhaps Atoi noticed our gazes. She joins Kuon, who had just come back up to the deck, and heads over towards us. Itak smiles warmly, stepping towards Atoi and extending his hand. Miss Atoi, the steps may be dangerous as the ship sways. Please take my hand. This ship is like the house I grew up in. You really needn't worry like that. Atoi hesitates in her response, her expression still uncomfortably puzzled. Quite right. My mistake.
Boss, Mr. Itak, you got a moment?
Understood. Miss Atoi, Lord Oshtor. I must apologize, but I must leave for now.
I'll be going as well. You all make yourselves at home.
With that, the two of them leave the crew with the crew member, making their way to the cabin. Oh my.
What's the matter? Are you not feeling well?
I don't know. I can't stay calm around him. And it's not as if I don't fancy him. It's just... Oh, I don't know what to do. It seems like you're not used to men trying to win you over. Could be, I suppose.
Sounds about right to me.
Yes, she does have a point. It's rare to see Atoi at a loss. Normally, she's not the type to get worked up about anything.
It feels all itchy and ticklish.
Yes, she's quite taken by him.
I'm a bit jealous of Atoi, really.
Is that so?
When there's someone that cares for you that deeply, any girl will feel a little attracted to them, I think.
Is that so?
I don't get romance. I let my gaze drift over the horizon towards our destination, not completely in agreement with Kuon's statement. I could go for some soup. What if I put some soup on the stove and came back and then went to go check on the soup again? We may be a little bit soup pilled. I bought spicy tomato soup cans and I kind of want to go make them. But I don't feel like I don't feel like stopping, you know? So it might just be like a quick BRB. I feel like it's very soup-centric, you know? I feel like we may see combat soon too, which means I will have time to consume the soup. I can see it. After hearing the call from the watchtower, everyone moves to the deck to see for themselves. Oh, that is sick. I can never trust myself leaving things like soup on its own for a bit. Yeah, I mean, I break it apart. I maybe let it come to a boil and check on it in like a couple minutes. It's like pretty easy stuff, I think. You know, I'll just like leave it on this because this is a cool picture. This is like screenshot. Yeah, let me go like put together a little bit of tomato soup. And then like maybe leave after like 5 minutes to like stir it. Tomato soup. Let's go. Alright, we're back for a time. I don't know what to think about the game called Madoka Magica Magia Exerda. As a big Madoka fan, it seems cool. I haven't looked into it much. I did see that it released on Steam, but it has been out on phones for a while. It's like a gacha game. And just because it's a gacha game, like, I'm already playing Umusume. I do not have it in my heart to play more than one gacha game at a time. Yeah, we got the soup going on the flame, low and slow. Just in case I forget, I did put some chopsticks on the top too, so it wouldn't boil over. Probably check on it in like another like 3 minutes and then go and grab it, come back. That'll take significantly less time.
Amazing, that's...
Kuon, still waiting on the deck, points out to a massive white structure in the distance. Yeah, that looks like a bone. Like, you turned it into some sort of highway.
Lord Itak, what is that?
The pride of Nakoku. The great bridge of Inawa. The great bridge of Inawa. The renowned bridge that connects to the imperial capital. If we can see it from this distance, even rumors did not exaggerate its size. Can't even see the whole damn thing. How big is this? The vast white bridge stretches forward, starting from the landmass on the right, and ending somewhere beyond the horizon. Beyond the horizon?! This bit's taking too long. Did someone say beyond the horizon? Okay.
Oh, this is... Why I cannot see... Why, I cannot see the other side. How far does it go? So white and beautiful. It's like the surface of a vase.
As we draw closer, we slowly realize the full scale of the bridge, and the group voices their marvel.
I had heard rumors of it, but I did not imagine it would be so grand.
Amazing. I don't see any connecting joints. How was this beauty constructed? It was not. Those are bones up there. This is like some fucking giant dragon's spine. In truth, even we do not know the details. It is said that it was made by the miraculous power of the Mikado.
My father? Is there any more stories like that? Can you tell us in detail?
Yes, certainly. Kuon's a sucker for stories like this. Still, Itak seems happy to oblige, politely beginning to explain. A long time ago in Nakoku's history, while it was close to the imperial capital, it remained separated. While it was not a great distance away from the imperial capital, the ocean divided our lands, and in the channel dwelled a mighty Nugwisokami. The Nugwisokami was violent and wrathful, lashing out at any ships that passed over it, so crossing the ocean was thought to be impossible. Because of this, while the people of Nakoku lived near the imperial capital, they had to cross over land, through treacherous mountain ranges. The past Mikado was distressed by the plight of Nakoku.
That story, I think I've read it. As I recall, the story involves a brave youth who defeated the Nugwisokami.
That youth was the then Prince of Nakoku, my distant ancestor. With pride and nobility, he gave his name to the Mikado, and set off to defeat the Nugwisokami with the help of the neighboring land of Shahuro.
Oh, I think my mama told me a story like that. It was like a fairy tale. She told it as a bedtime story some nights.
A grand tale like that commemorates our ancestors as well. Though the one who landed the final blow on the dread beast is the Prince of Nakoku.
It was with the Nugwisokami slain, the Mikado himself promised my ancestors whatever reward he desired. In response, he said, "Please give us the means to swiftly reach the imperial capital. When danger threatens the Mikado, we will fly to your aid, and offer our lives in your service."
And hearing that wish, my father built the bridge.
Yes, that's correct. This bridge from our land to the imperial capital was his wish granted by the Mikado. According to legend, the shoreline and the sea between us was bare until the day before it appeared. But when the dawn came on the morrow, the morning light revealed the figure of the great bridge.
He built that in one evening?
From the imperial capital, countless white stones flew through the air and locked together to form the shape of a bridge. It was as if the stones had been perfectly formed for each other. They interlock flawlessly, with no joints or cracks showing, so legend says.
That is
Quite an unbelievable story. Legends arise from such unbelievable things. In actuality, we cannot say for sure how it was constructed in but one evening. Kinda sounds like it was like printed. If I knew my brother, he just got lazy and kicked back while his technology did the work. With the roads thus open to the imperial capital, our country found prosperity such as we had never known. The bridge is not only a symbol of our loyalty to the Mikado, and proof of our wealth, but the pride of Nakaku itself. But now, Itak clenches his fist so hard it shakes. It's the route they use for war. It's in enemy hands, huh? It's in enemy hands, huh? Sounds like taking the bridge added insult to injury. That must be why Itak's riled up. I wish to take back the bridge. To take back the pride of Nakaku, by any means necessary. It'll serve nobody for you to charge blindly into danger, however righteously indignant. I understand. Yet I see my own country to see my own country destroyed before my eyes.
You're gonna get sore if you stay that tense, buddy.
Yes. It didn't seem like he could get so heated. Hopefully he doesn't get too hasty and run ahead of us. Putting aside the question of maturity, I look back to the massive bridge. In any case, we'll have to take back the bridge if we want the advantage in the coming battles. With Mikazuchi as my opponent, though, it won't be an easy task. Reporting. I've received word that the escaped Prince of Nakaku has returned with the help of Soyan Kekuru.
The prince returns. He looks soft, but it seems like he's got a bite after all. What now then? You may have returned to your land, but it still belongs to us.
According to our spies, he's gained the aid of Enakamwe.
So he's managed to win some support. I've also heard that allied forces of Enakamwe and Kyujiri began to march on the imperial capital. No. I see. So you've decided to take the offensive, Oshitoru.
Oshitoru? The other man, quietly listening to the report, suddenly breaks his silence. Oh! Madara, no, man! He looks so angry now. Oshitoru, now approach him. No, we've received no such report. I see. So that ditch rat ventures from his burrow.
Still don't know if he himself is here.
Oh, streamer mode, whoops. Oh, that's fucking tragic. Alright, Ikebum sent me a message right now. I'm gonna post it in the Discord, because that's fucking brutal. Oh, Super Alert 2, thank you. In Gacha Addicts. That's so nasty. I'm gonna go check on my soup. Alright, we have our soup, and it's incredibly hot. Gotta let it cool down. But we'll see how it is, because this is the first time I've tried this soup. A while back, I was eating a ton of, like, just normal tomato soup. But that wasn't on sale. This time we have the spicy tomato soup. Hopefully it's not, like, too spicy. I mean, it should be fine. I can handle my spice pretty well, but... kind of just want tomato soup, you know? Yeah, I definitely have to let that cool down. Not too bad, though.
We still don't know if he himself is here. It's possible he's commanding the forces advancing on the Imperial capital.
Yet surely come. Certain, I know it.
The way he talks now, too.
Lord Mikazuchi, swiftly prepare thyself for battle.
Battle?
Nakoku's wayward prince returneth but soon, yes? Auspicious timing that he and Oshtor may be felled as one. Such sweet opportunity arriveth seldom.
It won't be long before I'm called back to deal with the rebels marching on the Imperial capital. I do not have time to go chasing some deposed prince.
Tut, sirrah. I ask little more of thee than to strike the beehive. I faith I think not to claim over much of thy time.
Indeed. The smallest offense doth offend.
Forced thus from rest, I know that they shall...
This man talks in fucking riddles now. What the hell? I used to be able to read what this man said, and now I'm just confused.
Indeed, the smallest offense doth offend. Forced thus from rest, I know they shall attend.
So you intend to hit their headquarters and force them into a short and decisive battle. We don't have its location, though.
A trifle easily solved. Ere Oshtor arriveth in Nakoku, word will flit from drone to drone, telling of their high command.
Spies, huh?
If they are thus disposed to keep hidden in their burrow, then our own moles will nest among them, and return word to those of us above ground. So pridefully, they march into their grave.
Maruda smiles, and the pattern streaking his face and lips twist into a sinister web.
How men change. The weak and gentle fool has become... Fine. I can afford a preliminary skirmish, and I have no reason to go against my tactician's word. However, you have only until dawn tomorrow. Afterwards, I can't assist you in your plan.
That will serve.
Suit up. We ride to battle.
Mikazuchi turns, barking his orders to the others as he storms out of the room.
Oshtor. Come now, Oshtor. Ere I flay that loathsome disguise from thy countenance, all may behold the murderer's face beneath.
I mean, if he can get that mask off of us, all power to him, you know? It's too hot. Same with the soup. I really want to take a spoonful. But I think I gotta wait like 10 minutes. I squint upward, wiping the sweat from my face. It's the same sky as Anakamwe, yet the sun beating down on us now seems so much hotter. While the Anakamwe forces arrive safely in Nakoku, it'll still be quite a march until we reach the fortress proper. I wonder what they're doing now. Or what they're... What did he say? I wonder what they're doing about now. For a moment I remember in Soyan Kekuru. Under the circumstances, Soyan Kekuru remained on the ship, seeing us from the coast. Though we're not in a position to fight together, they watch over the shores while we march, and they'll support us from the shadows. Once we reach the fortress in Nakoku, we'll need to prepare ourselves immediately. I wish we could welcome Soyan Kekuru in. It's frustrating.
Something the matter? You've been gazing skyward for some time. No, it's nothing. Just... Yeah, what am I gonna say? I can't just complain about the heat. I mentally shut down any complaining response, instead confessing another thought. It may be the same sun, but it's quite a mysterious thing to feel it so differently. It is mysterious. The dense forest is definitely different from the one in Anakamwe. All around me I see deeper greens than I'm used to.
I've heard of it, certainly. But it really is as hot as Shahuro.
Are we in like the rainforest? Are we in like Southeast Asia?
Ah, the weather.
Yes, many are unaccustomed to this sort of heat. And Anakamwe was on the cooler side.
The climate of the region is unique indeed. But our neighboring country Shahuro can become even hotter depending on the season.
Even more than this? I'm shriveling up just thinking about it.
Through Itak's patient replies, I wipe my sleeve across my brow once more. However, the heat comes with its benefits. The trees and plants grow tall and strong, and our harvests are rich and bountiful. In days like these, where the sun is strongest, we rest in the shade of the trees. We treasure such moments of respite.
It's true. I can see the shade here and there thanks to the trees and the leaves. A fine recipe for a comfortable rest, and the breeze feels nice as well. The leaves also aid in hiding our progress, thankfully.
The incognito Anju and her guardian also seem to be enjoying the gentle winds.
Oh, I could just plop down and take a nap right here.
We're in a march here, lady.
I wish I could provide such an opportunity, Miss Atsue, but we must press onward. The Imperial Court has already seized control of these lands. We must be prepared for pursuers at any moment.
Aw, Pits, that's too bad.
She sighs melodramatically. Giving up, it gets a couple smiles out of us. What troubles you, Kuon? That's quite a grim face.
Something feels strange here.
Strange?
It feels like we're being watched. Master.
Suddenly, Uradu and Sadana are at my side.
We feel it. Someone afar watches through clairvoyance.
I see. We'll be leading an army. We are leading an army. We may have a diversion ready at the Imperial capital, but it was inevitable that we'd be found. Everyone, I know you're tired, but be on your guard. They could try and hit us tonight or tomorrow at the earliest. When will they make their move? If they strike now, we'll have to retreat back to the shoreline where the fleet's waiting. But they probably don't know our exact location. It's only a matter of time until they pinpoint our location. But we should be able to buy a few more days of time. We'll have to be ready by then. I try to focus even through the stifling heat and hurry forward towards our destination. Everyone, we've arrived. This is it.
What? We're here? But I see no entrance, no castle.
They live underground? Itak stands at the base of a ridge of sheer cliffs. The rocky wall goes on and on. I can't see any kind of fortress around here. The entrance is before you. The crack on this wall. This marks the gate. These are the ramparts, and the actual fortress is deep within. They live like dwarves! A natural fortress, then. It must have been no small feat to construct this. From afar, it looks like a simple cliff. Few in Nakaku know of its true nature.
If you forget where it is, though, you might never get back in. You're gonna get lost. Unable to go home? Since it's a hidden fortress, it's more important that nobody can see it, I think. But are you sure these walls will do the trick? They're just plain old rock.
Atsue muses, prodding the rocky cliff face with her spear. You have nothing to fear. These walls can withstand even the full force power of a Gonji.
Oh, so you won't mind if I have a crack at it?
Wait, what are you?
It didn't even budge. Oh, my hands are shaking from that hit.
The only evidence of Atsue's blow is the faintest scrape on the rock. She couldn't even leave a scratch. They have fortified the rock so that maybe it would stand a great impact. It would take quite a force to break through it. Strong rampart indeed. From a purely defensive standpoint, one would struggle to find a weakness in it.
Oh, very nice. It puts some real oomph into that hit, you know?
What exactly would you have done if you had broken it? Now everyone, if you would back up.
Itak sets his hand against the rock, some kind of signal, and shouts out.
Open the gates!
門が開きます。
The gate is open, my liege. Please step back.
Now, let us hurry. We'll focus on blending in with the soldiers. I understand. We must remain undiscovered.
Ooh. Oh, damn, that's sick.
予想以上だ。
This is superb.
Beyond all expectations. True to Itak's words, once we're past the ramparts, we're greeted with a strong fortress on the inside, with soldiers in defensive positions.
もっと手狭だと思っていたが。
I thought it'd be a tight squeeze, but this seems pretty roomy for a hidden fortress.
I note some of the soldiers are injured, but there are still far more of them than I had predicted.
反撃に転
They're too few to muster a counterattack, sure. But considering the capital's fallen, it's crazy how many soldiers are here.
But isn't it too quiet? Wait, but are they suspicious of us?
Seems like Kyoto's right. The soldiers of Nakuko maintain their distance, keeping a wary eye on us.
You think it's Kazato nearly put a one-man... you think it's Kazato nearly put on a one-woman siege back at the gate?
Oh, don't be silly. It was a bit of fun. Well, maybe I took that hit a little seriously.
You may rest easy. Lifting their doubts is a part of my duties as well. As Itak advances to the front, the apparent subjects of Nakuko brighten, rushing to him.
Oh, Lord Itak!
I have worried you all, it seems. I apologize for the wait.
So glad you're safe. We've been waiting for your return, Lord Itak. You're not injured. Oh, what a relief. We knew you'd return. We've been protecting this fortress ever since you left.
The soldiers excitedly chatter, speaking over one another as they welcome their prince.
さっきまでの
It's as if the quiet from before never existed. It's gotten plenty lively up here. Oh, he has a special art.
All of you, calm down. You're before Lord Itak. Restrain yourselves.
That reprimand the gathered soldiers of Nakuko kneel. A man emerges from among them, going to Lord Itak, some kind of dignitary. Oh, Visor, it's good to see you well.
Lord Itak, to be able to see your face once again.
I'm glad to see you all safe once more.
The soldiers have gathered here are
The soldiers that have gathered here are the bravest in all Nakuko.
those who have pledged to fight to their last breath. Those that never gave up hope. They gathered here. Lord Itak awaiting your return.
You've done well to hold out for this long. I will never be able to thank you enough.
Such kindness.
Many of the soldiers are injured, but even so, they beam with pride and relief. Now, all of you, behold! Itak spreads his arms wide, casting a hand in our direction. I have fulfilled my duty. I have returned with new comrades, staunch allies who will stand with us and fight with us. And the general that leads them is Lord Oshtor himself.
The Imperial Guard of the Right himself.
We can do this. I come forward, making myself visible. Amid the hopeful murmurs of the soldiers.
この戦
If we can unite our efforts, I know we can seize victory. I'll do my utmost for you, and I swear, I'll fight for you until the end. What good fortune.
And these are the mighty commanders in Oshtor's retinue. All trusted allies. This is... And so they introduce Kuon and the others, one by one. Each person earns a welcoming cheer from the ragged defenders. And this beautiful heroine is the Princess of Shahuro, Miss Atui. You may have heard the rampart shake moments ago. That was from a single graceful strike from her. You all know she has true strength.
The Princess of Shahuro. That means... The Owl of Shahuro. What's Soyan Kekuru's daughter?
Me? Oh, well, Soyan Kekuru is my papa, yes.
Oh, then you're the one promised to Lord Itak, the royal fiancé.
Well, that's something our parents decided and not us. So I don't know if that's a sure thing.
A beautiful future queen, coming to our aid in such dire circumstances. It's like divine providence.
If Lady Atui has come, then our country's future is bright once more.
Thank you. Thank you.
The crowd rumbles with excited murmuring, with rumors and reality starting to blur. Yeah, they kind of just fully ignored the fact that she was like, yeah, I don't know.
No, I urge you not to jump to hasty conclusions. Miss Atoi and I are not officially.
What are you saying? This is meant to be. So beautiful. She's the most beautiful in all of Yamato. Truly, none can match your radiance.
Oh no, you're really too kind. Morita and Atoi certainly are popular.
I'm glad they're all excited, but the sooner I can get inside and rest my feet, the better.
Everyone's still talking. Is it over yet?
Oh, I think it might take a little bit more.
Then, sis, let's go exploring. Oh, with me?
Hey, you don't want your dad coming along?
Dad, you gotta stay here. Listen up. I'm gonna go exploring with sis. Exploration. I see. Of course. Shall we go? I'm sorry, people of Nakoku. If you excuse us.
Please.
Let's go. Wait, Shino. The wall of soldiers part as Shino barges ahead. Fumito glides after her. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, damn, we kind of got a lot of baddies in tow. As one, the remaining army of Nakoku watches Fumito leave. Well then, so much for being the most beautiful.
No, this is not.
I suppose you just need to be top heavy, don't you?
Excuse me, but Atoi is mega top heavy.
No, I swear to you, I wasn't entranced by her beauty just now. She just crossed in front of us, so our eyes instinctively followed her. That's what the word entranced generally means. Oh well, not that I really blame him.
Oh, I'm only kidding. That's just how Fumi is, you know? Atoi, you don't have to be cruel to the poor soldiers. Sorry, it's a bit of fun, that's all. It's a bit fun, that's all. A sheepish relief descends over the soldiers as they realize her intent. Well, whatever else, it looks like we've been accepted in.
All of you listen. All of you, listen to me.
Yutak's voice echoes within the fortress, and a hush descends over the assembled survivors.
I was powerless and brought suffering to you all. We still feel the pain from the deaths of our fellows and countrymen. But our days fraught with struggle and hardship will soon come to an end. You have seen for yourself, we now stand with powerful allies. And above all, we had the blessing of a noble patron. We received the aid of Enakamui only thanks to the decisive judgment of the rightful Mikado of Yamato, Lady Anju. Our liege has not yet abandoned the people of Nakoku. From across the sea, she extends her hand to us. Nakoku's people hold an unshakable place in our liege's heart. Even in distant lands, our liege prays for our victory. She watches over us in our darkest hour. And so do I tell you now. We must rise up. We will show her the bravery of Nakoku's people. We will seize victory and win back the pride of our land.
He's so cool. As Itak raises his clenched fist, the roar of the soldiers shake the very foundation of the fortress.
The fortunes of war to Nakoku. Glory to Nakoku. Our liege is watching. We shall win. Look upon us. We rise up.
This is good.
Among the soldiers of Enakamui, Anju watches the joy unfold, a rapturous smile on her face.
My liege, you'll be spotted if you stay here for too long.
Attending to her side, Munichika whispers in her ear.
Right, let us go. I will not merely watch over them. I'll be the divine scion that fights at their side.
Don't say that out loud!
As you wish.
Anju turns on her heel and disappears into the crowd. After one last careful look around, Munichika follows suit. As the two fade into the mass of people, the cheers from the refugees of Nakoku resound through the fortress. Are we cold enough yet? Can I eat the soup? Okay, that's manageable. Thank you. Passion still burning in his eyes, Itak returns to us after speaking with the soldiers. My people smile once again. Around us, the soldiers of Nakoku and Enakamui mingle together, full of excitement. And, Miss Atoi, because you came, I was able to answer their call. It's kind of cute. I like how Itak gets flustered.
Not sure I quite get it, but I suppose it's all lovely as long as they're happy.
Thank you. By you saying that,
それにしてもキング
all things considered, he's a completely open book. Probably only said, yeah, I was about to say, he's kind of giving me big like Kyudu energy. With the way like Atsui is kind of just like nonchalant. And he's just kind of like flustered over here in the corner. I'm glad that the game like addressed it right now when I was like thinking it. Good writing. Good writing.
イタク様
Lord Itak, could I have a moment?
よろしいでしょう
Visor. A Vizier. How do you say that? Is it? It's Vizier probably? What's the matter?
少し
There is something you must know.
せねばなら
Lend
ない
me your ear.
Oh wait, is he evil? Is he gonna be like Glory to Yamato and like stab Itak? His voice lowers and he murmurs something to Itak.
いかがなされた
What's the matter, Lord Itak?
いえ
Nothing. I'm sorry. But an urgent matter has arisen.
私は
I must take my leave for now.
後ほど皆さんを
We'll guide you to your rooms later. With that, he follows the Vizier to the back.
So what do you think, Atsui? All he's waiting for is your answer. Well, I suppose I don't dislike him. If you like each other, it's a good thing, right? I think it's pretty rare that royalty gets to be together out of actual love. I also think you'll be a lovely couple. I suppose.
A faint chuckle escapes Atsui, and she smiles with a curious softness.
何やら漫画
Guess she really has taken a liking to him. I don't know. I think we're just not reading Atsui right. Like, is she worried about what everyone else thinks? Would that be something she's concerned with? Because I could totally see, like, maybe like a societal pressure, like, point of like, oh, everyone wants us to be together. I'm not really that sure. So I just have to keep saying, like, yeah, maybe. Until, like, the problem goes away. Guess she really has taken a liking to him. I glance to the back, watching Itak and the Vizier holding a quiet conversation. The prince's face suddenly pales.
報告ご苦労であった
Thank you for the report.
よろしく頼む
I'm sorry, but
すまない
can I ask you to ensure everything is taken care of? Barely managing to get the words out, he dismisses the Vizier.
様子がおかしい
Something's wrong.
何かあったの
What's
か
going on? Itak doesn't seem to notice my gaze. Shaking slightly as he turns, he strides away, disappearing into the depths of the fortress. I don't trust that Vizier. This Vizier leads me to some kind of war room, and I immediately spread out the map for our council.
調べによると、那国の首都ナーラを攻め落とした朝廷軍は、大橋につながる宮廷を占領している
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Oh, that hurts. Youch. Oh, damn. Y'all know how I said, oh god, y'all know how I said I got spicy tomato soup? I kind of just got gold chipped. I like picked up some with the spoon. It dropped back into the soup, and it splashed into my eye. Ah. Okay, I think I'm good. Ooh. According to our sources, the Imperial army that took the capital of Nara has taken control of the palace connected to the Great Bridge.
そこより各地に兵を
From there, they are deploying further soldiers and hunting down remaining stragglers in the area. Yeah, luck issue. I've been having that all day. I rolled so much for Kita-san and got nothing, practically. Just as we thought. They have overwhelming superiority of numbers. If only there was something we could use to our advantage. As the capital, Nara not only has 3 sides facing the ocean, but is also surrounded by a sturdy rampart. If
If we do not use ships, our only avenue of attack would be from the south.
当然そこはしっかりと守りを固めてるはず。
And it stands to reason that side will be most heavily guarded.
はい。
Yes, above all, we must consider that the city is protected by that massive wall.
正面から攻めようにも向こうを上回る戦力が。
Even if we make a frontal assault, with their numbers, they'll be able to repel our attacks easily.
救いはナ国兵
Our saving grace is that the soldiers of Nakuku have been emboldened by Lord Itak.
存在が大きい
His presence does much for morale.
それにはアティも一役買っているな。
Atsui has her part to play as well.
なんといっても
After all, she's their future queen. It's gotten to the point where they're calling her a goddess, bringing fortune to Nakuku with her. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of peer pressure.
ナ国兵の間ではそこまで盛り上がる。
The soldiers of Nakuku are really hyping this up.
そういえばその
Speaking of, where is Atsue? I haven't seen her here at all.
姿が
さっきシナノンと一緒にいました。お散歩なので。
She went with Shinanon earlier. I believe they were taking a walk.
散歩か。
A walk. She's probably getting a sense of the structure of the fortress and the land around us.
No, I think she's dealing with her own problems. Like, I think Atsue may have more depth than everyone thinks.
ご用があるのでしたら呼んできましょう
If you have business with her, I could go call for her.
いや
No, let her be. This is Atsue we're speaking of. She has her own way of doing things.
考えがあるその方がいい
It may be more help to let her do as she wishes.
ふーんよく見てるんだ。
You've gotten to know her well.
Kuon gives me a sidelong look, apparently impressed.
それよりもやはり真正面から
That aside, this all seems to be as we expected. A frontal assault will be difficult.
エンナカムイからの兵
Even with the support of Anakamwe soldiers, a large number of casualties would be unavoidable.
What are we gonna do then? Sit around on our thumbs waiting for a second ship of Enakamwe soldiers?
こちらに回せる兵はもうない
There's no more soldiers we can send here.
三日月をなく
Many of our troops are accompanying the diversion forces to distract Mikazuchi from Nakuku.
元に
And to begin with, our plan was to solve the situation before Mikazuchi returns. We can't afford to wait.
それに
Indeed, we marched in quite openly. We can only assume they will soon be aware of our location.
ここに来るまで見られている感覚もあったから。
You're most likely right. I did sense that we were being watched as we made our way to the fortress.
攻め込まれるのも時間の問題
Just a matter of time then.
ことを
If we know we're going to be attacked, then we should take the initiative.
では
So we'd rely on a surprise attack to break their defense
とい
then.
うことゆえに首都ナーラに向けて草を払った
Consequently, I'll have operatives sent to Nara.
首都に
To the capital city.
それがこの
Yes,
奇襲の鍵
that'll
だ
be the key to our surprise attack.
わかりました。
Understood. Then I'll assemble a group with the appropriate skills. As Ogi rises from his seat, others start filing out of the room to handle their preparations.
さてうまくことが進めばいいな
Now, hopefully it all goes according to plan.
夜までこの暑さか
Hot even at night. This is too much. The sun's been down for a while. I've been wandering the fortress looking for a cool breeze. This heat. There are no Anakamwe nights. Hmm.
草が戻るまでは
Soup's
うかつ
good.
に動けない何もなけれ
Who
ば
says that again? I think that was Adam Driver. We can't afford to make a move until our operatives return. Hopefully we don't run into any complications before then. I peer up through the dim light, trying to get a view of the ramparts. I can see a number of soldiers on patrol.
いつ襲撃があってもおかしくない
They could attack us at any time.
撃って出た
I'd
い
like
と
for
こ
us
だ
to take action before that happens, but
こちらの体制が早く
if we can't prepare ourselves fast enough,
勝
it'll be over before we know it.
Hoshton, what are you up to?
I hear a familiar voice, but looking around, I can't see her anywhere.
こっちへこっち
Here, over here.
Just a bit further ahead, in the flickering shadows nearby a bonfire, I see a waving hand beckoning me over.
暑いかお前も眠れないのか
Atsue, you're not able to sleep either.
I just kept tossing and turning, so I came out to cool down a bit.
ここ
You get these lovely breezes coming in right through here.
どれ
Let me see.
なるほど
Yes, that is much cooler. I can feel the light wind against my cheek. Dispelling the humid air night. Alright, humid air night? Dispelling the humid night air.
散歩してる時に見つけてなお昼寝
I stumbled across it in my walk. Lovely place for a nap, too.
ここで寝よう
Hope that doesn't mean you're sleeping here.
If you aim to rest, it may be better to retire to a room provided.
Oh well, I suppose so. But I was having a rough time of it anyways. And I'm already here, so...
Is something troubling you so much that you can't sleep?
Oh, Pitts, how'd you know?
It's plain simply from looking at you.
Oh, I don't suppose clever old Oshiro knows what's bothering me.
Simple enough. It's Lord Itak, is it not?
Well, you just know everything, don't you, Oshiro?
I think it's impossible to miss at this point. Does she even know what's bothering her? Maybe not. So what do you intend to do, Atsui? Does not seem so bad a prospect. Usually you'd...
Usually I'd...
nothing. Usually it'd be all over him. But those are Haku's words, not Oshito's.
Honestly, I'm a bit at a loss. Itak, well, he's got guts, and he's a good man, but...
Are you not satisfied with something?
No, I wouldn't say that. It feels like there's something fizzy and foggy in my chest. It feels weird. I don't know.
Seems like something's really bothering her. The atmosphere feels strangely awkward. This isn't good. Should I say something? I don't know if anything would help.
Could that be? Miss Atsui, is that you?
Itak! I don't think you should be here, man.
I glance towards the voice. Itak is making his way towards Atsui, but he doesn't notice me.
She's missing some lovin'. Yeah. No, I think that's it. There was no, like, getting to know each other phase. It's just, like, straight to marriage, and, like, that's not sitting right with Atsui. He runs towards the voice. Itak making his way towards Atsui, but he doesn't notice me. Guess I'm standing in Itak's blind spot. If I reveal myself now, I may rob them of an opportunity for a heart-to-heart. I give Atsui a meaningful look, motioning for her not to give me away, then slide back into the shadows. Are we heading to the NTR route? Damn. Itak in the NTR chair? Oh wait, that's not what it's called. It's called the cuck chair. You have not gone to rest yet. Is everything alright? You must be tired from your long march through the day.
Oh, just taking in the air, enjoying the evening breeze. What about you, Itak? Something on your mind?
I suppose it's a similar situation. I could not sleep, so I wandered out here. We first met on a day like this. Fresh wind was blowing.
I really don't remember much from back then.
When we first met, it was at Nakoku Castle. You were the one who expanded my world.
Huh? I didn't do all that much, did I?
Yes, you already have. Will you indulge me for a bit as I talk about the past? Itak faces Atsui from the front and slowly begins to speak, his tone wistful. Back then I was pampered and sheltered due to the fact that I was the heir to the throne. The only world I knew was within the castle. I studied day and night in order to succeed my father. I was not happy, but there was a part of me that wished to see the outside world. What was his name in the Tales game? The one that just had that remaster. Tales of where is it? Tales of Graces. Tales of Graces. This is kind of like what's his name? He's giving me a little bit of Asbel.
Sounds like there's a lot you've held on to, Itak.
And one day a girl appeared before me. She took but one look at me, seized my hand and invited me to play. She pulled me from the castle and brought me beneath the sunlight. Yeah, he's a prince. That sounds pretty forceful. So I guess Atsui's royalty as well.
Oh, no, you're right. I remember a bit. When I was bored, I dragged you away to play, Itak.
Yes, if I think back on that day we first ventured out, I can remember it as though it were yesterday. Everything was so bright and lively in the castle town. It was the first time I'd seen it. The hubbub of the city, the exotic wares of the bazaar. It was also exciting. I felt like the world was opening up before me. But we were separated as we wandered the city, and before I realized that I'd been surrounded by some ruffians. I was so engrossed in my surroundings, I must have bumped into one of them. Itak smiles suddenly, and as he continues to speak, his gaze keeps returning to Atsui. Damn, Atsui saved his ass? They were rather angry. I was so frightened, I could only stand there quivering. And then who should appear to save me? But you, Miss Atsui. You were looking for me. You descended upon them like a cyclone. One after another, each man fell.
Oh, that's right. That was a big old scrap, wasn't it? I beat the stuffing out of them.
It was then that I knew. I wanted to become stronger.
From a trivial thing like that? I think you're over-exaggerating a bit.
It was not trivial to me. Do you not remember? Despite your injury, you still protected me. It was merely a scratch, I know, and yet it weighed greatly on my young mind. Had I been stronger, you would not have been hurt. I have never felt more shame than in that moment. And so I promised, when we had safely returned to the court, I promised I would become strong enough to protect you.
But you really didn't have to worry. Oh, Itak, you've always been so serious.
I don't know, Itak has that protag look, but also the NPC look. Yeah. Our mothers overheard, of course, and they got so excited over it. Before I knew it, we were promised to each other.
Well, I suppose my mama can get a bit carried away sometimes.
Atsui gives a smile, half exasperated, half nostalgic.
I do remember now. Everyone got so up in arms about it they forbid us from going out to the city. Oh, but we snuck out through the underground tunnels in the end. You know, now that I remember, you really ought to have told me about those. It was a secret pathway, wasn't it?
Yes, but I was so happy to go out with you, to have that connection with you. Miss Atsui, my feelings for you have never changed. Itak's demeanor changes, his polite cheer fades, and he speaks to Atsui with focused passion, determined and earnest. And now, at last, I feel as I have become strong enough to be your shield.
I see.
That determination to protect you guided me then, and it guides me now. All my training was meant to shape me into a man worthy of you. Could it be because Itak doesn't see Atsui as Atsui and just like someone to protect? Also, I'm only adding this that would seem important to the overall story, such as the waterway and the attack, yeah. I only regret that our reunion had to be at some forsaken battlefield like this. In the face of Itak's passionate outpouring, Atsui's eyes grow distant. For a moment, she seems at a loss. Or is it like Atsui?
一番かな。
Does Atsui not feel like she's enough for him? Or like, is this just her letting her down?
Hitak, I think you might be the best man I've met in my life.
だから
So your proposal, I...
Oof. Oof.
どうかしましたか？
The fucking NTR from the grave.
Is something amiss?
Hitak looks worriedly at her, and Atsui edges back towards me as if to retreat.
Huh? No, it's nothing.
なんでもない。
Yeah, Haku has to sit in the chair, man.
No, it's nothing.
と
Well, I probably owe you a response, don't I?
そうよね。
So my answer...
答えやけど。
いいえ、それはまだ聞きません。
No, you don't owe me nothing.
今はまだ
I have not the right to demand your answer
私に
now.
その資格はありませんから、この戦が終わるまで。
When the battle is over,
すべて
when the chaos is ended, I'll ask you again.
改めて。
I'll ask you again.
長い昔話
I think I have bored you quite enough with my reminisce. Now, let us go rest.
今日はもう休みましょう。
わかった。
Right then.
それではおやすみなさい。アトゥイさん。
Have a good night, Miss Atsui.
Hmm.
おやすみ。
Night.
With that, I feel Itak's presence fade.
おしとるはん。
Oshtor, you heard all that, right?
Most of it.
告白され
I've
て
gone and gotten myself proposed to. What do I do?
自分の心に
The answer's bound to be in your heart. You should do what you feel is right, Atsui.
うちの下
When I feel it's right?
Oh! I know that's not Atsui. What was that? It came from the ramparts.
なんか崩れた音が。
It sounds like something crumbled. Oshtor!
I look to where Atsui's pointing and see a massive hole in the great stone wall. Yo, how'd they do that?
ここにいたの？
Oshtor, there you are.
As we stand dumbfounded by the unexpected turn of events, Kuon rushes towards us, her face creased with worry.
気をつけて。あれって。
Be careful. This must mean...
Yes, I don't know how, or what trick they've used, but they've broken through. I figured they were coming soon, but I didn't expect them now. The fighting's already started. I can hear the clash of swords in the distance. Atsui, you ready? We have no time to waste.
I'll be fine. Come on, let's go. In times like these, it's best to go wild for a bit. Clear my head and all.
She beams with a confident smile, a dramatic change from her expression moments ago. Looks like she's okay. Hopefully she doesn't push herself too far. We fight back! Everyone, follow me! I'm already moving as I roar the command. We charge outside. Ah. The free battle? This feels like an awkward place. I thought they were going to put me straight into battle. I can eat soup and fight. Should I eat soup and fight? Actually, I think I might probably stop here. Just so I can really chow down. And also, I think I don't feel as guilty stopping here because we're going to be playing this on Sunday too. So it's like kind of back to back in a way in this week. It's like, and we got a pretty good amount of time too. Yeah, the Derpy face and Natsu. We will come back to this face. Yeah, because 3 hours and 20 something minutes is, I feel like, not too bad. Not too bad at all. So I think we'll probably call it here. A lot of story today. We finally got to like a major plot point again. Yeah, that being said though, that's going to be it for me tonight. For everyone who stopped by, for everyone who stuck around, thank you so much. Always enjoy the company. Hope you guys have a great night. GG's. Thank you. Peace.